It's the Trina's Techno Babble Show.
Hey, welcome to another live stream. This is kind of part two of from yesterday where I took apart the Vorgon. I don't know how to say the company name, so we're going with a Star Trek name because I can.
The Vorgon.
Vorgon.
Oh, no.
The Vorgon point of sales machine. So I took it all apart. Bob, we'll go with Bob. There we go. I like that CDI. That's good.
Yes, Bob is everything.
Yep, Bob works. So I took it apart yesterday. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I want to talk about people that worry me.
Mm.
And
Can I?
then, what's that? Sorry?
Can I worry you?
You always worry me.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, no problem. So I'm going to share my screen. I've tested this because I will talk about why. Allow. So, hi, we're in Infinite. So I have this, as you can see, it's a MacBook Air bottom cover, 13-inch.
Yeah, power bottom cover, go.
Power bottom cover, yep. So I've had somebody a while back contact me and is like, hey, is it available? Through Facebook.
Yeah.
And through the chat, they're like, does it work? Now, these are literally the two photos I have outside, inside. Because it's a bottom. There's not much to really show.
You should just tell them it does work. It will cover up the bottom of your 13-inch MacBook Air.
Yeah, exactly. From like 2013 to 2017, I think is what this was.
Just add work as designed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So fine and dandy. He eventually clued in. He's like, I am terribly sorry for wasting your time. And I'm like, hey, no worries. Have a great night. And then last night I had this woman who messaged me, is it available? I want to come by it tonight. And I'm like, yes, it is. And then through the conversation, does it come with a power cord? Does it work? And so I responded back the same as I did with the other guy, not rudely, but I'm like, it's a piece of metal to cover the bottom of a laptop. It is not, and I put not all in caps, a laptop. But it didn't seem to matter to her. So she came and then didn't buy it for reasons, because it's not a laptop. The first question out of her mouth when I opened the door, she's like, oh, where's the power supply? I'm like, I held it up and I'm like, inflicted. I went, it's a piece of metal.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, never mind then, and walked off. But I worry about people like that because they're looking for a cheap laptop. And like I had somebody who once called me because they had bought an Apple laptop that turned out was Apple locked.
Yeah,
wanted to know
locked,
wanted to know what I could do for it. And I said, nothing. I said, even Apple can't do anything for you, unfortunately. And the reason he was asking me is because the seller who had sold it to him blocked him.
Yeah. That's how the scam works. Yep.
That's how the scam works, yeah. And I worry about people who think like, oh, it's a $20 laptop. No, it's the bottom. Like,
well, that's why I was so excited about it.
Yeah. So I kind of worry. Does it work?
Well, can you just apply the serial number so I can check the warranty checker?
Yeah, right, yeah. It's definitely a warranty. So let's talk about computers.
Yes.
My laptop has done up a dead.
Okay.
And for those who watch Unlimited Lives on YouTube, you'll understand that quote. Um, so yesterday I did a stream. It was working fine. I take it into my bedroom because I'm like, hey, I'm going to veg out for a bit before supper. And it locks up. And I'm like, okay, it's not the first time it's done it. It's done it a few times, but not too often. So hard restart. Now this is a MacBook 12, or sorry, MacBook Pro 13-inch 2012. That's running Linux Mint. It's been running fine up to then. So I just did the reboot. And then I realized, oh, my water bottle's, I forgot my water bottle out here. I'll come out and get my water bottle. I go back in and I have the folder with a flashing question mark like
Hmm.
inside of it. So it can't see the drive.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wonderful.
So I bring it out here. I open it up. I disconnect both ends of the cable, like from the board and from the drive itself.
Hmm.
I flip it over. It boots up back into Linux Mint. I'm like, sweet, problem solved. So I just close the lid. I don't shut it down because I'm like, all I'm going to do is put the bottom back on, put the screws back on, which I did. Opened it back up, locked once again.
Hmm.
So, well, poop. And then after rebooting, again, the flashing folder with the question mark, doesn't see the drive. So I'm like, well, shit, is my 1 terabyte SSD gone belly up?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because I connected to my Mac Pro back there, which is also running Linux Mint. It sees the drive, no problem. So I put it back in one more time. It boots back up. I just loosely put the bottom back on so I can set it down because I'm afraid of like little screws getting in it and really frying it. And it worked until I went to open up file folder, the file manager, and it locked up again. And
Yeah.
again, couldn't see the drive. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to back up the drive. I start backing up the drive. It's going to take 4 hours to do my movies because I have a horrible addiction to downloading or archiving movies.
That's a good way to put it for legal
Yeah,
reasons.
right. So I went and did all that. So I'm like, oh, I got 4 hours. Let's slap in a 256 gig SSD that I know works.
Hmm.
I installed Linux Mint. Everything was golden. I got Discord up. I was chatting with Emily. I'm like, oh my God, this works. Yay.
Yeah. Nice.
And then it locked up.
Wonderful.
And again, reboot, no drive. So I'm thinking it might be just the ribbon cable's gone belly up on it. I'm hoping.
Okay.
So I had if you look behind me, where am I going here? That black tower that's back there. Ta-da!
Hmm.
Used to be a little HP computer that I tested hard drives on. And then I'm like, I'm not doing anything with my main computer. Why don't I put that there?
Yeah.
So I dug out my old test machine, which has an i5 3rd gen, 8 gigs of RAM, Windows 10, 120 gig SSD, booted it up. It's updated it, got logged into StreamYard, and logged in a bit early tonight, got everything all set up, and it's been working fine. So, yay.
Okay. Have you actually applied pressure to the hard drive just a little bit?
No, because it's an SSD, not a drive.
Still, it could
C-
be flexing.
CDI, she told me earlier that she tried to convince it to go to a timeshare meeting. That's a lot of
You
pressure.
must do it. You get a snack bar,
Yeah.
and
But
you might get $25 coffee card.
But it's 2 drives with the same problem. So that's why I'm going back to it, because the drive cables and those things phenomenally just go tits up. And so I'm thinking it's a drive cable. They're not that expensive. I can get them off some websites. Yeah, it could be. I'm going to try the drive cable first, though, Emily. Just to try that. Anyway, so right now I'm without a laptop, but I might
I'm sorry.
just for shits and giggles, I have an Acer Aspire 1 that was a Windows 8 machine.
Neat.
And I might put the 1 terabyte drive in there and see with Linux Mint. I don't know if it works yet. So I'm going to test that tomorrow, see if it boots up. It has a stick of memory, and I've removed the hard drive that was in it. It's a 320 gig hard drive. And I'll try that. So, and just use that temporarily.
Trina,
Yo.
can I offer you a nickel's worth of free YouTube advice?
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, you should absolutely just film the process of opening the, like, doesn't have to have a commentary. You just put music under it, but just film opening it and putting that drive in, and then post that, and make sure to put like all the model information and stuff in the intro. Evergreen content. That's like, I'm just telling you, you do so much of this stuff, but you don't document it in a way that is like for the flyby people. It'll be part of like a long form kind of thing. But if you could make like a 5-minute video on like how to repair or how to replace the hard drive in your Acer Aspire or your Lenovo I think you'd get like a lot of viewership on that stuff.
Yeah. That's not bad.
That's where that sweet YouTube money's at.
Yeah.
Evergreen content.
Cool.
And coffee sponsorships.
So I'm going to, now that I've done my rambling, let's say hi to folks. Joining me here on the stream, we have Dana, who Dana and I will be going to Junk Independence Day on the 13th of this month. Looking forward to hanging out with Dana and getting some cool computer stuff.
Yep.
I got Ron of Ron's Computer Videos.
Yeah. Hey, how are you? We don't get to hang out every day, so I just kind of...
Yeah.
I figured it was important to be here.
And we got the one and only CDI.
Amazon Fruit.
And what do we got here? Who's all in the chat?
CDI is pretty good, but it just depends on which controller you get.
We got Rudy's Retro Intel, Sadmac 356, Emily, CDI Dana, Emily. We got Jesse I8386SX.
Easy for you to say.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yep.
Joe of Joe's Computer Museum. Hey, Joe. I see Ron in 2 places. Are you in the voice chat as well?
Am I?
I don't know.
You're still in Discord.
Oh, I am? Well, that happens.
Who else do we have here? We got Robert Fixit. We got Eric's Edge. We got the one and only Gut Bomb. He's probably having a bomb of the gut. We got Carthor. We got Vivi. Hey. Yeah, so hi, folks. So, I'm going to make myself big. I'm digging myself. So, yesterday I worked on the Vorgon computer. The issue is this power adapter, the DC adapter, is loose on the inside. Nice. And they had to keep wiggling it. They bought another power supply. Same issue, obviously, because it's not the power supply, it's inside. And now it will not turn on. So I went to DigiKey for the second time. Thumbs up for DigiKey. Both times I've ordered, I've received the item the next day.
Oh, wow.
Which is just amazing. I can't complain at all. And I ordered 2 of them. Which arrived today around 11:30. So Bacchus, who is probably well asleep at this point, I think it's like 1 o'clock his time frame, sent me a link yesterday just after the stream on Discord and said double check the bottom because the pins there's 7 pins. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's 7 pins. There's 1 at the top and then 6 on the bottom. So that go straight up and down. So Mark and I, who were hanging out post stream, both took a look at the PDF as well as the bottom of this. And for some reason, my camera's decided not to focus on me. Hi. Let's try that again. There we go. We both looked at the bottom of it and went, yeah, it's going to work. So, yay.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. So I'm going to try to attempt to desolder it and then take it off and
Cool.
put a new one on, and
Neat.
Bob's your uncle.
So is this it's a highly integrated little motherboard for a point of sale terminal. Did you find the specs online? Like what's the processor or anything like that? Or how
I
much RAM it has?
can't find jack about this besides like really I actually excuse me, just one sec. I'm choking to death here. I ended up actually calling, so there's nothing really online besides high-end from the company, and that's all I could find was company links. Because I couldn't even find a teardown video. I spent 30 minutes on the phone yesterday with the actual company, with tech support, going, hey, do you have a teardown guide for this? Not one that we can publicly send out.
Yeah, sure.
It was the end of it. So, because I couldn't find anything about this. So, I don't know anything about it besides the power is funky.
Got it.
And as Mark yesterday on the stream said, it's usually what breaks is the connector on the inside of that box. Because I was hopeful that I could just reflow it like that. You know, the connector would be reflowable. That was my plan yesterday, but that is not my plan today. But the customer's super understanding, and now I did tell them I wouldn't get this. I thought it was going to be like tomorrow, maybe Friday before this got delivered. So I ordered it. 10 minutes later, I get an email. Your order has been sent out for, like, has been shipped. I'm like, wait, I just ordered the darn thing. They weren't wasting any time. And it came from Manitoba. So just one province over. So, which was nice. So I'm going to change cameras. Gaming PC works. Oh, hey, Robert. Robert said, I'm happy to report that my 2001 period correct gaming PC works. With a little encouragement. Did you have to kick it? Tell me you had to kick it.
I probably have to go. The tornado alarm or the tornado siren is going off.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay.
So, yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'll catch you later if I don't end up in Oz.
All right.
Bye.
All right. So there's the board. So what I'm going to do. Wow. I'm going to try to. There. It focused. Yay, me.
Hey, Trina.
Yo.
Before you take everything, you got a little multimeter, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Map out the pins on the or the current in situ piece to see what pin is not working. And from there, hopefully you can deduce that every pin is accurate. It should be very simple that like one pin goes to one location on the socket. So when you're putting it back in, you hopefully don't, it's not internally switched around. It shouldn't be, but it's one of those 1 minute of checking will probably save a lot of money.
Okay. Just bear with me one sec. Joe, check your DMs on Discord. I sent you the link in my doodle. And apparently I'm just sending the link. Okay, I can do that. Let me go grab. Where did I put that? Oh, haha! I can't actually reach a power. Or, oh, I have cables twisted. How do cables get so messed up? How? Just how?
Is there full of teenage angst?
Apparently. Hey, Joe.
Hi.
Hi.
You can all watch me break multiple Macintoshes at the same time.
Sweet.
Neck 'em. Sorry.
And hi.
Now that
Frederick?
Marcintosh is over, I'm actually working on Max.
Okay, so I'm gonna sound really stupid because I don't know this stuff. What do I set the multimeter to?
Continuity.
Beat mode.
So, what symbol is that?
It one side is all blurred out, so you can't see.
The
sorry.
far side, fourth switch up. Turn it all the way to the left.
Yes.
All the way. Keep
One
going
more.
all the way to the left.
That one.
That one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, I was going to try to count it up. It's the fourth one up, but yeah, it's your continuity mode.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now that is a multi. As you can see, it's got multiple different symbols on it. You may have to hit the select button on your multimeter to change the mode. But the easiest way is you just touch the two probes together. If they go beep, you're fine. It's probably
it probably should just work.
It's set. It says auto, and then it has a M.
Auto mode is crap. Hit the select button. Yep. And does it have is it like a Wi-Fi with speaker? No, that's diode mode. You see the diode over the O and OL.
Okay.
Hit it again. That's continuity mode. It means beepy. So if you touch the two tips together, they'll go beep. And you always want to do that before doing your continuity test to make sure your meter's working correctly.
Okay. 2 probes together. Ready?
Yep.
It beeps.
There you go.
Okay.
Win.
So where do I put the ground?
Stick one inside one of the holes of the socket.
That's what she said.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's what Trina believes. Right.
Black or red? Sorry.
It makes no difference.
Oh, okay. Cool. Oh yeah, these are the stupid thick ones that don't like to go in much.
Just try and just to see.
I know,
if not,
but
we'll have to do the paper clip.
I don't have a paper clip.
Well, just try the backside. See if any of them beep. See if it works just enough.
Just throw it.
Oh, we got beeps.
Okay. Map out in your mind or write down which one kind of went where.
Well, they both. So you can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I am so sorry. Let me get my hands out of the way. I am now looking back at the stream. Okay. So let's try that again. So I'm going to put it in. I'm putting it in this hole here.
Yeah.
Because that's the one I had success with. I do have a thinner pair on order that are due like around the end of the month. So, and then if I.
That's the shield.
Okay.
Okay. That should go nowhere. So keep the black one back and where you had it. And just touch each one, especially the internal ones there. I would expect that.
It was beeping before.
That should be.
I'm not getting anything now.
Give it the juice. Give it like a little more stronger push.
I'm literally pushing it as hard. Like I'm pushing on the other end of the board,
then go to the next one.
As fast as I can.
Yeah. These probes are like stupidly thick. There we go. Oh. I got a beep on that one.
So the two closest work. Then go down with the black.
Nope. So it's only on this pin here.
The furthest away from the jack or closest to the jack?
Closest to here.
Yeah. So think of it as like it has it did a right angle. So it went in and did a quick little right angle.
And that one beeps.
Yeah.
But that one doesn't.
Okay. So interesting. So they may be just paired. So okay, do the next one.
Okay, I'm gonna go down one. And I'm getting nothing.
Okay, that may be the broken one.
I'm
gonna try one over.
Yeah. Oh, that beeped a bit. Hold on, let me see if I can get that in more straight. You're asking the wrong person, by the way, to do things straight, but there we go. So that beeps on the back end, the back two, like closest towards the end of the board.
Interesting. The back two are joined to the front two.
Yeah, and that one doesn't do anything either.
Beep.
Okay.
By the way, I wish to thank Gut Bomb for this, because Gut Bomb gave me this as a channel donation. But yeah, I've ordered thinner probes.
Screen cap Joe. Screen cap Joe. Screen cap Joe. No.
Yeah, that's the problem I have. Frederick, is that the probes are a bit too big. Again, I've ordered them from AliExpress, but they seem to be on a stupidly slow boat from China. Yeah, because they're not due till like near the end of the month. So, ta-da, let's do this.
I love how my camera's got a huge delay on it.
I picked up a 27-inch Apple display. Ooh, nice. For $40. 27-inch Apple Cinema display for $40. That's an amazing deal. And yes, Gut Bomb, you did give that one to me. So thank you. So what I'm thinking is adding more solder to each of these and then heat them up and try to suck them out. If that sounds like a plan. Yes, no. Peanut gallery.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Probably.
That's closer. That's closer than anything else I got, so I'm gonna go
Undetermined.
run with it. Okay. So let's turn on my soldering gun. Also, let's plug in the sucker.
Where's my?
So, Dana,
Trina.
remember when we were at the last Junk Independence Day and there was somebody that brought one of these things without the gun?
Yep.
Yep. And I'm like, I don't need it. I've been using a bent can to keep that off the desk. So, remind me, if there's one there this time, if it magically comes back. Oh yeah, and also I'm going to be using my fume extractor from Lee and Lee that I made up. Somebody gave this to me, and I don't have it didn't come with the desktop at all, so it became my fume extractor. Let's turn that on. And then I just bought this. You can't see. Ta-da! I bought this adapter doodle, which lets me plug in the 3-pin fan and cranks her up to 12 volts. So
That's pretty neat.
yeah. And then it has a 140 mil fan in here. I got a filter that I glue to the other side of the fan. That's actually for compost bins, but charcoal filter. And,
Yep.
but it worked because they were at Home Depot for like $6 for a pack of 4. So I'm like, okay, let's buy those. And then I just put a bunch of black. I bought construction paper and just kind of made it so it was. I put on the top, both sides, and the bottom, so it kind of makes it a funnel out the back.
Yep.
So, homemade fume extractor. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in. So this is my solder sucker. I meant to ask, is there a way to clean this thing out, by the way?
Yes. Just unscrew it, take it apart.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. So I'm going to put that there. We're going to plug it in, let it heat up because there's no,
Yeah, don't touch the CRT tube on your Mac while it's running. Sincerely, Joe.
Yeah. How did you?
How numb are your fingers?
Pretty numb now.
Okay, so I'm going to turn on the soldering gun.
So here, if you do it again, the feeling comes back. It really does.
So I'm just letting this over here heat up. Ta-da. Away we go. I want to get a cat and name her The only I would say do it, Robert. I don't need to add flux when I'm adding solder to this, correct? Just to double check. Maybe I should.
Ah,
If you're using your rosin course, add solder to what? Or add flux to what?
Okay, so I want to add solder to these pins, like to these
just a
pins
tiny
here.
bit. Yeah, just a boop. Mhm.
Yep. Do I need to add
Are you
flux?
using a solder sucker?
Yeah,
Okay. Step number 2, are you using
I will be.
stand by. Are you using a mechanical solder sucker?
Yes.
One that has a pump on it.
Yes.
Like you click a button and it goes like a moo gun?
Just like that.
No, that's a squeezy type. That's not a moo gun type. I'm talking it has a fully automated motorized sucker.
Yeah, no.
That one does not. So
this one does not.
You should be able to use flux just fine.
Okay. Cool.
I don't think it will affect anything in this particular case, but it might help. You don't want to use flux with the motorized moo guns because the flux fumes will go up through the machine and gum up the motor and make the motor grumpy.
Okay. Cool. So I'm getting it's interesting. You said that Stinkerton's like, and hi Stinkerton. How are you feeling, by the way? Okay. Gutbomb said I don't need to, and don't worry about adding flux. Name the cat multimeter. Oh, you know what? Let's add some flux. Can't hurt. I'll just put a little drop.
Itchy spot. Itchy spot. Sorry. Hi, I'm weird.
That's okay.
I need
Guess what?
Chicken butt?
Yeah.
Guess who? Chicken poo.
Okay. There. I added a Rossmann amount of.
This is really cool.
Why aren't you focusing?
I'm going to system. And the one
Focus.
608 is the active one.
Come on, you. Play nice.
Good.
I'm trying to get it so that it's focused so you can see what I'm doing. Please hold. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Gutbomb, by the way, you are more than welcome to join.
I think what we have is.
In one of the Discords.
Oh, sorry.
In one of the Discords I'm in, whenever someone would say, please hold, someone would pull out their soundboard and play the default Cisco hold music.
There we go. Look at that. It finally is focused. Yay.
Hooray.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to add just a bit of flux to it. Or not flux, sorry. Solder. Words. English is hard.
French is easier, maybe.
I didn't have any issues when I took French in school.
My phone just told me translation. Okay.
Here in Canada, we have to take French. That's something you guys will have to learn when we become your 51st state.
Either or.
Interesting. I'm going to do some magic things. Special shutdown.
By the way, what are you working on, Joe?
I am working on 2 Macintosh SEs at the same time. I am stress testing an SE30. Hi, Sleepy. And I am also doing some diagnostics on a card for what's his name? Mark Joseda's Mac.
Cool. There.
Katrina, is that fume extractor actually sucking the smoke?
Yeah, it might be a little far away for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't need brain cells, do I?
You need something.
Okay. I'm cool being in chat. Okay. Nah, that's totally fine.
I need to.
I am just letting you know you are welcome to join if you want.
We are going to.
I don't know about the automatic.
I need to go to my.
There you go. Joe, you taught Cartha or something.
I did what?
You taught Cartha or something. Cartha said, "Oh, I didn't know that about the automatic desoldering gun in the flux."
I've never ever had my gun get totally clogged up more than once.
All right, let's start doing some sucking.
Let's try this.
There's a comment you don't hear on Dave's streams on Sundays.
Well, you had your chance last Sunday.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling like being around anybody the other Sunday. Oh, this is going to be fun. They're thicker than the tip. Yeah.
Just take a drill bit and run it down the center of it. You'll be fine. Hint, don't do that.
Oh, who is calling me?
In good news, it looks like I may have solved the problem with the SE30.
All right, just hang tight. I'm going to be right back. Somebody's calling me.
Okay, that would be. Joe, what would that problem be?
So here's the sitch. I have an SE30. The SE30 has a booster 2.0, which is a clone of the Interware booster. It is effectively a 47 megahertz CPU upgrade for the SE30 that makes the SE30 really nice to use. It's nice and super snappy. On top of that, I also have a Synchro 30, which is a RAM card that goes in the PDS slot, replaces all your RAM, and has some special glue logic that allows the RAM to run at 2 clock cycles per RAM. Well, 2 for reads and 3 for writes or something like that. It's way faster than the 4 and 4, so it increases performance even more. The issue is that the SE30, its primary system clock is garbage. And the PDS socket cards can have problems where, like, if you add anything to the PDS socket that talks to the clock circuit, it can pull the clock circuit so low that the machine doesn't work right because the SE30's board's clock signal is garbage. It's driven by like a PAL 16 chip, which just does not have the drive power to run. It has just enough to run the board. The specs by Apple for designers of boards for this said you can drive no more than one TTL circuit off the PDS ever, and even that's a stretch. So with the Synchro, what was happening is the machine was just randomly, it would freeze because the CPU would get like out of lockstep with the Synchro because there would be too much noise on the clock, and so the Synchro would be like one step ahead in the memory address in the clocking system, and the CPU would be like, or the CPU would lose its clock signal and just be like in stick. So I've been talking back and forth with the developer of the Booster 2, because he knows an insane amount about the SE30 board, and I've come up with a solution in combination with him that I think, in my particular case, has corrected the problem. We'll see. We'll let it run all these tests, and if it runs this test, this series of tests right here, if it completes them, it's probably okay. We'll see.
Okay.
Anyway, that's the answer to your question.
I got a new toy.
You can't show that off on the stream.
Why am I big?
Because you were talking and showing things. Let me make Sloopy big. Ta-da! Hi, Sloopy.
Hi, Trina.
Hi.
This is the charger for my new toy.
Plug it into the wall and stick the other end. That's an
into a Stratocaster.
extremely safe connector. Yes.
What the heck?
It's a great way to get all of your wall socket current applied directly to your body.
That's
Or to make your acoustic guitar with microphone pickup to an electric guitar.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Look at my electric guitar is now a 60 hertz Hummer. It just goes when I plug it in.
Yeah, this is made by a well-known company. The model number is 360.
IBM.
Microsoft.
Anybody care to make a guess?
Atari.
No. No. And no.
Coco.
TI.
No. Let me think. It goes to an electric razor.
No.
Well, it's a cat
Tandy.
number, so it made me think it's some sort of Tandy. The way the catalog number is on it.
Right.
Just to
Radio
let
Shack.
you know, everybody in the chat is saying that does not look safe.
Yeah.
So what's it for?
I'll give you a hint.
It goes up Homer's butt.
That says Simpson, not Simpsons.
Homer Simpson's last name isn't Simpsons, it's Simpson.
Yeah. It's the show is The Simpsons because there's more than one.
Oh, well, still. Any guesses as to what it's for?
No.
No.
Here's another accessory for it.
It's a desktop. It's a benchtop multimeter. Yeah.
Damn.
Everybody's used to seeing the 260. This is a 360.
ooh.
Beep.
So it's Canadian. Because it would have came from Simpson, which was a store here in Canada for years.
No, it was made in the USA.
Oh.
By Simpson Electric Company, Elgin, Illinois. The Simpson 260 multimeter was like the multimeter, like top of the line, best one you get, the 260, from like the early 50s up until the early 70s.
So you had this when you were in your 20s back in 1950 then? You kept it in really good shape for all those years, Slippy.
You are hilarious.
I know.
Shame you're not funny.
All right, so I have a question to go back to me because my stream and all. So does it work, by the way, Slippy?
I have no idea. I just got it.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Let's watch him plug it in and watch it blow up.
I'm not plugging it in. I'm opening the thing.
Oh. You know what you need to do? Get a multimeter to test it. So, I'm sick. Yeah, and even I coughed through those shots fired. Nice. Yeah, how are you doing, Stinkerton? I saw you had quite a high fever. So, question for y'all. The tip.
Just a tip.
Won't go over the facings.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to use wick and heat then probably.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Hard way.
Have you tried just doing an angle to the side?
Yeah, the problem. Yeah, I mean, I can try that. I just did the one, so I haven't really played with it, but because they are all just a bit too thick to go in the tip.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, you can't go over, but like just really on the side of it.
Yeah.
Then let the suction try to do something.
Yeah, I can try that.
You can tell that this was owned by someone who is intelligent.
They
Why
took the
is
batteries out.
They took the batteries out.
Just 1 second, Jesse. I see you. Okay.
Yeah, it uses C-size NiCads.
Boy, I got everybody joining tonight. Hey, Rudy. Hi, Jesse.
I'm
Hey.
here on behalf of NASA saying you're doing it wrong.
Hi, Rudy.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I have one thing to say to anything U.S. based right now, and I can't say it on the stream
Wow. Yeah.
Why not?
because it's just I might if one of these days if I ever get monetized, I will lose that.
So what are you working on?
Let me finish what I'm doing, and I'll tell you. By the way, if you check out the description,
You can't talk and solder at the same time?
well, yeah, I can. So I got I got a POS point of sales machine
Oh, right. Yes.
that had power issues. The client bought another power supply thinking it was the power supply, but it's the power connector. It's the actual DC connector itself because it wobbles, and it wobbled so much that it stopped working.
Yeah, Weebles wobbles and they all fall down.
So they brought it to me to see what I can do, and I was hoping I could just reflow it. So I took it apart yesterday, which was fun because there is nothing online about how to take this thing apart. So I had to figure it out the hard way. I even called the manufacturer, like the tech support for the manufacturer.
What'd they
And
say?
I'm like, do you have a tear apart guide? Nope, nothing external. Oh,
Yeah, that's probably a pretty well guarded secret.
yeah. The only thing I can find on it is really high end, as I was explaining to Ron earlier, is really high end. Like, here's how you use the software. And I'm like, what happens when your piece of shit machine has a hardware problem? Your software won't matter.
Beep.
You get a new
Using
one.
my
Yeah,
Apple
that's
GS. Sorry, I
Exactly.
talked over you.
that's okay. That's pretty much what I think it might end up boiling down to. Anyway,
using
go
my
ahead, Joe. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'm using my Apple II GS keyboard and mouse because it was nearby, and I'm like, this looks really nice. And then I remembered, yeah, I retrograded it. It looks great.
Oh, by the way, Rudy.
Yeah.
That remember that SE30 that I sent you?
You didn't send me an SC30. You sent
Yes,
me an ad.
I sent you an ad for one. Yeah.
Yes.
They dropped it to 300.
Still too
Still
high.
too much.
Recapped with a blue SCSI though. Guy's done the recapping for you. It
Well,
works.
The one I got from Thomas Armstrong recapped. It works, and I have a blue SCSI.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to say, hey.
I know, I appreciate it, but it's a bit expensive for my taste right now.
Nope, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep bugging you though until you buy it.
Yeah. Daddy's got to save money, get a haircut.
Oops. Yeah. What is it? A razor in the shower?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm kind of going back over and trying the other side on these pins, CDI, just to let you know what's kind of going on.
Okay.
So you're just
Like this.
reflowing it. You're not removing it, right?
No, I'm trying to remove it. The problem is, let me show you.
You don't have a moo gun.
I don't have a Muga. These are too big for the tip. They won't fit in the tip. So I'm trying like side on. CDI suggested trying side on with them. Which,
Yeah.
let's see what we can
Is
do.
that actually doing anything?
Not
You hit the
really.
suck? All right,
Not really.
done.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back over, redo them. Why not?
Okay,
I'll
I'm a little lost. Are you trying to remove it and put the other one in?
Yeah.
So why aren't you using solder wick to wick away the solder?
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to try that later. Jesus.
Oh, okay. That's for the next stream.
CDI said give this a shot, so I'm giving it a shot, and we're going to see.
Everybody a backseat driver tonight.
I know. I invite these people on, and then they become absolute backseat assholes. I mean, hi guys.
Okay, bye.
Okay, I could be in the front seat and still be an asshole.
Yeah.
Don't burn the wire. You're
No. I know. I'm watching
on
it.
the camera. It looks like you're almost touching your soldering.
No. It's I'm far enough away.
Good.
It looks scary. See, like, yeah.
There.
I'm far enough away that I'm not gonna.
Might as well just wick it now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish up these last 3. And then we'll try the wiki stuff.
How do you like that soldering iron?
I love the soldering iron. If anybody wants to make a channel donation, go to trainustech.com and then go to my coffee account and buy me a soldering gun. It would be amazing. Like an actual Moo gun. Make a channel donation.
Can we buy you just a coffee?
Yeah, but I don't buy coffee anymore. So there's a store up the road that I normally go to for my coffee. And lately, every time I've been drinking it makes me sick.
Oh, that's no good.
But I don't get sick if I drink the one at like coffee at home. So
right.
All right. Oh, let me sit up for a sec. Let's see here. Only the tip, please. A POS, it could only record PLUs and total. Yeah, so this is a dual monitor that they no longer make. Model touchscreen on both sides. So one side is for the employee, the other side is for shows off the receipt and all the details for the customer. That's what I found out in my 1 minute long video on this machine from the company. But there's nothing about how to take it apart. There's no YouTube videos. There's no online manuals. There's Jack on the thing about how to take it apart.
Well, that's not fun.
Yeah, let me move this cable out of the way. All right, I'm going to unplug this because this is really doing nothing. And it just gets hot. Which is why you're going to love this, Rudy. I have an official holder for it.
Oh, nice.
Is that your bong?
Yeah, that's my bong, yeah.
That'll keep your, that'll suck up all the heat from your iron.
Well, it's more so that it just doesn't lay flat on my bench and burn my bench. That's what I'm.
And you got to drink a can of whatever that is too.
Yeah, well, I'm drinking a can of that, the red Rockstar.
Oh,
can of that?
A can of that.
And right next to 99% isopropyl.
It's actually not that far. It's not that close.
They're the same colors.
Same taste.
Yeah, no, I'm not drinking this.
You might by mistake.
Why not?
Why not? Actually,
I don't know if you drink too much of either of them, you'll both go blind.
So we're gonna go back to this.
Oh snap!
Bring it in a little closer. Hopefully it'll focus. Maybe. It likes to focus when it wants to focus tonight. It's been one of those funky nights.
Are you using a webcam?
Yeah. Yeah. But it focused earlier. I have people on the stream that can confirm this. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, other way.
Well, what the heck?
There we go. Oh, that's better. So try the wick. Is what you're, I'm going to see if it's how loose it is. Yeah, it's not even coming out.
Flux and wick. Save me a time or two today.
So let's put some flux around it. Again, I've already done it, but I'm going to add more. Because why not? So how's work treating you, Rudy?
Busy, very busy.
Yeah.
Well, we got another month or month and a half. Then it'll be back to normal hours, which will be good. I'm getting tired of all the hours, but the bigger problem I've had is we had that ice storm. I don't know if people watching know about, up here in Canada, we had a big ice storm, and I lost power for 12 hours. It kept coming back on and off, on and off.
Oh, okay.
And it blew up. I have two sump pumps. I have a main sump pump and a battery backed up, and it blew up both motors.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I have to put some surge suppression on the lines now. So I just got them replaced today, and that hopefully won't flood the basement anymore at all. And I'll have to put some kind of surge suppression because they kept bringing the power back, but it would flicker, and then after like less than a minute it would turn off. It's like, why are you turning it back on if it's not fully 100%?
Yeah. We didn't lose. We were lucky we didn't lose power here in Toronto.
Yeah, I got a generator. This summer I'm going to be doing all the connections to get that going so that. Up here it's rare we get power outages. Whoa, Joe, nice eye.
So I see.
I'm messing with camera angles.
Oh, good. All right, so
Figure out where the best place to put.
Let's grab my soldering gun or my soldering iron.
That's too close to that.
And try this, shall we?
It's like right where it's not good.
This is so. I'm gonna have to move this board around because they're more flat than anything else. See if I get in there. Oh, that's a little toasty. Let's see if I can burn my fingers on this stream. I did it one other stream.
Whee!
I like the odds, so $5.
What's the over and under on this one?
Thanks, guys. Thanks. I knew I could depend on all of you for moral support.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
How about immoral support?
Yeah.
Well, that too. By the way, stay tuned to my company website because we're going to be adding some Rudy products soon.
Yeah. Why didn't anyone tell me that that I was talking with my mute on?
We couldn't hear you. Wait, hold on.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
I couldn't hear yours. Ha
Hey, Trina.
Yo.
You shouldn't burn yourself. Just roast yourself to perfection.
Okay.
There you go.
I like a little al dente.
How's it coming off there, Trina? Is it working nice?
Yeah, a little bit.
Another trick you could do is put some flux on the solder braid.
Okay.
And that will help it to get wicked up.
Good call.
Okay, I just want to finish this a little bit here because I can still see. It seems to be clearing off the solder. But it's just being a pain.
Hi, I'm Joe, and my favorite version of macOS is 7.1. Because it's modern enough to run a lot of stuff, but also fast like System 608, sort of.
Aha.
So one of my regulars who's been on a lot of my streams isn't here because it's stupidly late in the UK and Mark is unable to join.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Jesus.
So,
Hang
He's
on
grumpy.
for a sec. I got another call coming in.
He's grumpy.
Sure, you'll go there.
Not a fan of 7.5, Joe? Not on a Mac SE? No.
Come on, but it's fun.
If by fun you mean I have more things to do with my time than wait for the machine to boot, sure.
Are you playing with your global talk, Joe?
No, that's done and over with.
All right. If any more fucking scammers want to call me, go fuck off.
Tell us how
What's
you're
your
really.
number? I can call now.
Trina, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. It's just this. Literally 2 calls tonight while I'm trying to do this. Hi. One was from Rogers. This one was from Bell. You know the ones, Rudy.
No, I blocked the number, so I don't get them.
So I could
Well, the
trade you
problem
for
is-
what I was getting the last week with calls from quote unquote Elon Musk. telling me, "Oh, we can-" Yeah, the fool was in Green Bay the other day, so we got to hear about it.
That's hilarious. The issue with the scammers for me is they change their number
Yeah.
every time. So like I can and because I run a business, I can't be like stopping like unknown numbers coming in. You know, they'll only say like Toronto, Canada.
You should
Because
just do what I do. I let them all go to voicemail, and if it's important, they'll leave me a voicemail, and then I call them back.
Exactly what I
I
do.
never answer, even my business number. I don't answer it unless I literally know who it is.
Except when I call Joe, he leaves a message saying, if this is Rudy, don't call me back.
Hey, I only did that one time because you pissed me off.
Yeah, but I sent you flowers, so we're good.
How come you never sent me flowers?
Well, so I didn't piss you off yet.
Oh, you don't know the half. We're gonna talk.
So
when you
far.
come by.
Rebuilding
So,
the desktop.
Trina, Kathor wants to know, do you have a bigger soldering tip? Or is that the only one you have?
No, I got plenty
It's
of
like
them.
it's not even getting hot enough.
Yeah, what's
it
the
doesn't look
temperature on your iron? It looks pretty low.
426.
Is that Fahrenheit?
I bet you it's Fahrenheit.
Yeah, the lead free. You got to turn it up a little higher.
Oh, I got lead. I have lead. Okay, I have
So
lead.
first off,
that I've had it.
If it's 426, that should be in Celsius. If you have it, if that's reading 426 Fahrenheit, that's barely hot enough to catch paper on fire.
Yeah.
Secondly, yeah, like
That's
also
in,
take your
but that is in Celsius.
okay. So do you have a little bit of solder?
Yeah.
Put it on the end of the iron, make sure it melts.
Quickly.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
melt
make sure it
quickly.
goes,
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let's see. I just want to make sure you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're melting through.
so that thing's like a massive heat sink.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a bigger tip, it would,
I
Kathor
love this
saying
test
if you
I'm
have-
running. Once it gets to a certain point, it overflows and starts giving negative numbers.
All right, let me show you the tips I have. Let me show you my tips.
Hey, this is a friendly show.
Hey,
Hey,
mama, say the way you
um,
move, gonna
I
make
hate
you sweat, gonna
hate
make
to
you
tell you,
groove.
This isn't Dave's stream. So, no.
Right.
Yeah. Let's show you what tips I got. I got this one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little fuzzy. I
Put
got
that
that
one
one.
aside. That one's a good
Oh,
candidate.
my.
Okay. That's like a needle nose. So
Yeah,
I also have like this.
that one's better than the first one you put to the side. It looks
Yeah.
larger. So,
So that's the
Okay.
best
replace
one.
that one.
So far. Okay. That's like a small.
It's like a drill bit.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, I
got a
don't-
nice big fat shank on it. So put that with the other.
What is that? The 2.4D?
It doesn't. Oh. It is a 2.4
D?
T. Yeah, T-2.4. T
No,
is in Thomas.
Yeah, after the number.
No, it just says 2.40. Oh yeah, 2.4D. Maybe that is a D.
That would probably be your best bet so far.
Okay.
You don't have a double D?
Ooh.
That's all I'm going to answer you on that one.
I didn't get a good look. Can you see again?
Oh,
Ooh.
I know what I have.
okay.
That's spotty.
I didn't get a good look. Can I see again?
And this one's kind of like a bent tip.
Yeah, no.
No, you
No.
don't want that.
No, I didn't think so. That's another little kind of needle nose
No.
type idea.
No.
I have this kind of, I've used this one before.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad choice either.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then I have like it's kind of a smaller version of that.
That would be a good choice also.
But it's about the same size as what I'm using now.
Is the one using now a chisel tip?
Yeah, it's the same.
It's all blurry. I can't see it.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Come on. It's the same as this one, basically.
Tank is bigger.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right, so out of 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, I'm going to turn these to face the camera. Oh, maybe on the side.
Yeah,
So that one.
Forget 4.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
one.
don't use that one.
Use it or don't.
Do not.
Okay, so don't use the chisel tip.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put that up there, and then I
Do
have
what Donnie don't does.
Use the next one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
This
That
one.
one there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll get
it's
more-
got a good it's got good solid metal in it that will help hold or retain heat.
okay. All right, so let me before I try to replace the tip with the. I have never done this, or it's been a hot minute. I
It
should.
cool off a lot.
What's the over under on Trina burning herself? I don't
7.
All right,
Dana,
I'm
I've
gonna
got
make
good
everybody
news.
the same size while we wait for that to cool down, because might take a hot minute. No pun intended.
Literally.
Ha
Dana, I have good
Mine's
news for you.
funny looking.
Dana,
Yo,
I've got good news for you.
yo.
I've got to go because I have to make dinner.
Aw,
Oh.
That's bad news.
yeah.
Well, it's good
Well-
news for me because it's good food.
What are you making?
Golumki, pierogi, and basa.
Oh, that sounds good.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I'm probably going to be here for a bit because we got to wait for the soldering gun now to cool down. So yeah, join back after supper if you can.
I will.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
Enjoy.
With how fast? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Hey.
Have fun.
Ciao.
So while we're waiting for that, I got my original Surface Pro, or no, is it the Surface? Yes, it's the Microsoft Surface 128 gig, the original one that came out. And I put it boots up into Linux. Now I removed the Windows
Nice.
8.1 on it.
Yeah, yeah. I used to have one of those, and I loved it. And then I went to go pee one morning, and my catch jumped up on the bed,
Uh-oh.
and it went off the bed, and the crack went from one corner to the other.
Yeah, it's I like it. I didn't like Windows 8, but
Oh, there we go.
but it's really shiny. Like this glass is like wow. But I got Linux Mint installed on it,
Oh, nice.
and it works fine. I mean the touchscreen, everything works as expected. So I'm very happy. So I can have this on my bench now as opposed to printing out, data sheets for chips. I can just look them up on here and just leave it on my bench, and I can just scroll, pinch it with my fingers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And I get some use out of something that's old. Well, old. I wonder when they came out. 20.
Probably like 2012 if it's Windows 8.
Yeah.
2012, somewhere around
Yeah,
there,
it was the first one came out, and then the second one I think was the Pro that came out. And these were on sale for like $300 less. So I bought one.
I had somebody trade me one of those for $100 laptop,
Okay.
and I went, done deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it, went done, and then I used it for myself until it broke.
The only problem, well, there's two problems with these units. One, they're kind of heavy, and
I don't find it all that heavy.
And I don't like the glass. I mean, the glass is nice, but I think I need to put a protector on it so it doesn't scratch as easy.
I never had any issue. The only issue I had with it, as I said, is it dropped off the bed and broke.
Yeah, this one, I haven't had a problem with it yet, but the problem is if you have to change the battery on this thing, it's crazy hard. Like they really want you to stay out. So.
Oh yeah, no, I called. I remember after it dropped, I called the Microsoft store at the Eaton Center, and I'm like, "Hey guys, what can I do with this?" And they're like, "Bring it in, and we'll give you a new one for $400." And I'm like, "That's okay."
Yeah, you can trade it in and get something. It's like, no. I think now they, instead of giving me money, I would have to give them extra money. So.
Yeah, I had somebody call me the other day. Said, "I broke the screen on mine. Do you repair them?" I'm like, "Nope."
I put my fun sticker on the back.
Screw with the Alienware. Nice. Do not screw with the Alienware.
I bought an Alienware. I got some stickers, and that was one of them.
Nice.
That was funny. You don't have to make me big anymore.
Yeah, I know. I was about to make Jesse big. See what Jesse's working on. Jesse, what are you working on?
Trying to get this screen functional on this laptop from 1990.
Ooh, yay.
All right. Do we think the soldering thingy is cool enough?
Well,
something flew off the desk, and I have no idea what.
I mean, I do have needle nose pliers as well. So
yeah, use your pliers to grip and just turn it so you can pop it off, right? Just don't touch it right yet. I mean, it might be okay. I don't know, but my iron takes a while for it to cool down. So,
okay, I'm gonna make myself big so you can watch me burn myself live.
Ooh, I'll have the fire department on my phone.
Okay, thanks.
There you go.
It's not the fire department. It's not the fire
fire.
department I need. It's gonna be an ambulance.
You might need both.
So grab that, and then it's ow.
Oh, I know.
Nope, not doing that. That's still hot.
Yes.
So yeah, I get to sit here for a bit. Hi. Damn, that hurt. So Rudy.
So Trina,
when you were saying take the pliers to this,
yeah,
you meant for like down here?
No, on the metal part.
Well, that's metal as well.
Yeah, that part there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now before you start, I'll have my hotline for the fire department ready to go.
Dial 9. Then
hold on, it takes a while.
Yeah, right. Especially the 9.
I love a parade.
Hey, it's Ron. He clicked
Hello,
his
Ron.
ruby heels and came back.
Yep. It's it turns out that all of it went around us. So
nice.
So I'm still very concerned for people that were directly affected by it, but it's we won't know more until probably tomorrow.
So yeah, what kind of weather, Ron? I missed it.
It's basically the Midwestern United States. There's just a ton of tornadoes and stuff that is all pushed up from the kind of the southwest,
right,
and has caused quite a bit of destruction.
Oh, has it? I heard there's supposed to be tornadoes and hurricanes going through.
Well, that's more coastal, but yeah, the around here it's all just like hurricane kind of.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, tornado kind of action. Yeah.
Hopefully everyone's okay. We had a big ice storm just pass through here,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah. It's
we
been
lost power.
some weird
We
weather.
lost power. Sorry, Ron. I
It's
didn't
been
mean to
some
interrupt.
weird. Oh, I'm just saying. Been some weird weather recently.
Yeah,
Rather.
we
Weird
lost.
weather.
We lost power for 12 hours,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and when they came back, they were turning things on and off,
Mhm.
like the main power,
Yeah.
and it blew up my sump pump, the surge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I have to buy some surge depressors.
Yeah.
Suppressors, sorry.
Mm-hmm. That happened to us one time where the power went out and it blew up the sump pump. So we had to. So now we have a power strip that sits between.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I've never had problems before, but
yeah,
I guess now I have to put that in there too.
Yeah. The oh, there's a delay, Rudy. I'm not trying to be rude. I apologize.
No, I'm interrupting you, I think. I was going to say that, okay, now I have to put a surge suppressor. What's that next? An antivirus for my sump pump?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might get hacked by North Korea. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's back on.
There you go.
Big super chunky tip. Yeah.
So we're gonna heat that up.
Yeah.
When it's heated up, make sure you pre-lube that with some solder.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Solder
Jesse
or
is
wick?
taking apart. Solder. You want to wet the tip
freshen it up.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, the tip. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking you meant the board. That's all.
Yeah.
And you should say hello to Thomas and Gupam.
Yes.
Shoot.
Hey, Thomas. Hello.
Is this that POS thing still, Trina?
And Gupam.
It's a real POS.
It is still the POS thing.
Multi-meeting POS, indeed.
Unimplemented trap.
Hey, can I show something neat that I got in the mail?
Can, yeah.
Cool.
Let me make it big here.
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
I did a little video about it earlier today, but III DIY sent me this beautiful Style Rider 2, which when I first got it was just something that was in storage somewhere. So it was a little barn findy. But I did a great video on how you take it apart and how you clean it and all that type of stuff. And then I did a video on how you can both restore and refill the little Canon BCO2 cartridges that it uses.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
These are great printers. If you see them on Marketplace for $20-$30, pick one up because there's not a lot that can go wrong. So if you need a printer for your Mac, then it's pretty good. If you need one of these that's equally easy to work on and inexpensive, the original Style Rider 1 are just called Style Rider. Those will work with all the Macs. Plus, it works with the Apple IIgs. So
nice.
that's it. Cool. That's all I got.
All right.
Thank you, Trina.
So, hey, no problem. Rudy, Thomas said we have the water pump for our furnace plugged into a UPS as well as the hot water
tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe likes that box.
Yep. I know. I do too.
All right, let's give this a shot, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, so put some solder on the end of it.
Is it nice and hot?
Well, let's heat it up.
Just don't look
Should I put my, just look at that. I was going to say, should I just hold it? Hold on, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Hold your order here, bud.
Yep, she's nice and hot.
Nice.
There we go. We got a nice shiny tip. Oh, you can't see, but we got a nice shiny tip. This thing has been iffy with the focus. Hey.
Oh, you're talking about me or the camera?
I'm talking to the camera.
Oh.
I mean, we all have issues with focus. Oh, yeah, that's definitely doing a better job.
So the tip has a bigger surface, so it can what's what I'm looking for? It can actually direct the heat better.
Yeah, it can handle more of the thermal load.
That's the word.
There you go.
The load. But the load.
I knew it was a word that Trina would remember.
It is a word I will remember. Every time I think of Ron, I'll think of a load.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just turning it because they're flat and it's just easier to tackle it.
Yeah.
As I rotate it.
Sure. That's fine.
And by the way, thanks, Scott Baum, for my shirt. I wore the NASA shirt because I want to make sure that Trina's following NASA's soldering standards.
Yes.
They actually have a soldering standard, believe it or not.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They have a coding standard and a soldering standard. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Well, I can see the coding standard.
Wait, is this?
Sense.
Are you still you're trying to get the old one off yet? Oh,
yeah, I'm still trying to get the old one off. Yeah.
Yeah.
The issue is that because if you look here on this one, this is the new one. You see how thick those connectors are?
Yep.
They're too thick to get my solder.
Yeah.
Sucker
and two of them
them.
probably go to ground as well.
Yeah.
Trina, I'm sure that you've gotten lots of really good advice, but something that sometimes you just got to like put a ton of solder on it and then just keep it hot. And while you're holding the iron, bring in the sucker and then.
Yeah, I've tried that as well.
You know,
I might go back to that. We're just trying. We tried that.
It just gives it more to grab onto and.
Yeah.
Do you have a heat gun too?
Yes, I do.
So what I've done in the past, now this works for me, is I take a piece of copper wire and I wrap it around all the legs and I put solder, like a whole wad of solder on there. And I take the heat gun and I heat it up so it heats up all the solder pads up at basically the same time. And then from the bottom I just pull it or it just falls out.
Nice. Yeah.
What goodness did you get there, Ron?
There's a couple things that are not really well. Several of these things have not been like released yet. Like
okay.
Yeah, so they haven't been announced yet.
So it's just a mystery bag for now.
Mostly. Although there is some stuff in here that I can only assume are for Joe that I don't want to open.
Yes.
Okay, there is, because it says desktop 50 pin, which I'm guessing I've got a good idea of what those are.
Yeah, can you ship those to me immediately, please?
Yes, I will get them in the mail tomorrow.
Thank you. I need them for next weekend.
Okay, well, I don't know that you'll get them this weekend, but next weekend seems pretty doable.
Yes, thank you. I will, of course, pay your shipping fee.
Oh, I ain't worried about it.
Well, that's good enough. Sorry, I'm just cutting the tip of the wick off because it started to get really funky looking.
Yep.
And I'm like, there's more there than not. So.
Oh wow. They paneled the battery kits.
Yeah, I asked them to.
That's fine. All right. Well, I guess it's time to test one.
Ron, those battery kits, they're also for the SC30, right?
They're for any computer that needs a
okay, perfect
3-volt battery. Or even ones that need more than that. But
so I have to add that to my my laundry list for jcm-1.com.
Yes, you can get away with a lot.
Does anybody know of a tool that can run on like System 6 that will tell me the CPU?
The CPU what?
The CPU speed of my Mac?
I'm pretty sure Snooper.
I was going to say Snooper.
Yeah, Snooper should do it. You can also run MacBench, like probably not 3, but older versions than that.
I just received an email from Kansas Fest about last year's registration.
Well, that's good. It's yep.
Okay.
Sounds great. I better check my email too. Just in case I want to go back in time.
Back in time, yeah. Do 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 do.
Yeah. It's funny. It was this is for $590.
So the break got stuck a little bit.
Snooper to tell me the CPU speed.
I think
So
it can.
Tools, and I want to go to diagnostic tools. I want to launch Snooper. And the last time I launched Snooper, it crashed the machine.
Okay.
Cool. So we do info system info.
All right, let's see what this is gonna do.
Trina, say hello to Matthew.
Oh, hey Matthew.
I'm just keeping you honest in the chat.
Yeah, it's still not coming out. He ain't wiggling at all.
Yep, it does. It says CPU speed. There it is. I don't know.
The board longer. It has timer. Okay, cool. Thanks, Arthur. Sorry, I had my head down. Oh, Joe Gutbaum also got the same email.
But he didn't. Oh, okay.
I didn't get the email, but I did get a phone call.
Let's see. Blah blah blah.
I swear I had my multimeter out here somewhere. There it is.
Virtual K.
Yeah, it was for the virtual K-Fest.
So I'll be attending. Yay.
Oh, virtual K-Fest? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I also got it as well because I joined the virtual K-Fest.
You know what? It's always something. It's always something with them K-Festers.
Right?
Good. So Jess, how's that laptop screen going?
It's going slow.
Okay, slow and steady is good.
Yes.
It
Compared to
wins
what I had to
races,
deal with-
is my understanding.
Yeah.
Compared to suspected blown motherboards that I had to deal with last night, this is a step in the right direction.
Nice.
All right. The battery kits work.
Yeah.
I only tested one, but I would just assume that since they
Never
are
assume.
identical,
Never assume.
they're identical.
Never make an ass out of you.
Yep.
All right, Joe, I'm gonna steal 2 of these.
Okay.
I don't have any of these. And it's the new design or the new artwork.
Yeah, that's still all buggered up. Okay.
Why don't you use your heat gun?
Okay. Instead of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you heat up just don't put it in one spot. Go around all over it, and get it hot. And it should just it might just pop out. I'm not sure if those clips on it. You might have to use a screwdriver or something to kind of help dry it off.
All right, so I got it set at 255. Is that enough?
No.
Is it Celsius?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. Okay.
You gotta go at least 350, 400.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need about 350.
Maximum. All the way up.
I need about 350.
How about if I go up?
I'm like,
down?
damn it, like this.
Yeah, go to
I haven't heard that in so long.
All right, so I'm at 405.
yeah. Yeah, 400 is good.
Let's go. Let's.
Oh,
match
it's
the
going
other
even
side.
higher.
Yeah, let's go with match the other side.
Scotty, we need more power.
Yeah.
Captain, I can't give you any more power.
All right, I gotta see.
Don't put it near your hands. Huh?
It's nowhere. See, nowhere near my hand.
All right.
Actually, it is near my hand because I'm holding it on the
you
base.
know what I mean, the tip. Don't put your hand on the tip.
Oh, that's not what he said last night.
That's way too much information.
There you go.
I love how it thinks my accelerator is running at 44 megahertz.
All right, so we're at
It's
426 because it stopped
Okay.
climbing up.
We are.
So
just point it over it and go like in circles at it.
So was the correct answer to use
Well,
or
Snooper reports an accelerated speed, but I know that what it's reporting is incorrect.
oh, that sounds right.
This thing is running. The CPU is running on at 31.25, and Snooper reports it as 44.
Yeah,
that's not.
That's not right. None of this is right.
The tool I like to use, Clockometer, crashes this machine.
Oh yeah. Clockometer.
So how long, Rudy, should I go in circles?
Well, you keep going till you see all the solder melting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once you see them all melting, and you can try to pry that connector off.
But be careful too, because it is possible to delaminate your board.
Yes.
If you don't keep moving or you put too much intense heat
in one, especially in one spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah.
You can. Sweet.
And don't try to pull it off with your hand.
No. Yeah, it stays hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be melted into your fingers forever.
You'll look like that bad guy from the Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, your fingers will have flat spots where you grabbed it.
All right,
You
let's
handle it by hand, you'll be branded forever.
I swear.
I mean, I can't say it. No, I can't say that on stream. You haven't been to some of the kink events I have. All right, I gotta get.
And the silence is palpable.
Antissa.
Patient.
A bit more motion there, Trina.
A little faster?
According to, yes, Thomas says more motion.
Okay. I stopped for just a sec because I wanted to put my elbow down to kind of like give.
No, you're not allowed to put your elbow down. You used to do it with your elbows up like that while you're working on it.
Hey.
Hey, you know, Canada, elbows up.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
If you don't, we'll get a tariff put on us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ultrasonic this board after. I'll do that tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna get going, so you're in good hands.
Okay.
Not us.
So good luck. Thanks for the invite.
Hey, no problem. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm not looking up right now, but
No, that's fine.
What?
Just better you don't burn your fingers. That's all.
Yep.
Put a small piece of solder on there and see if they're hot enough or anywhere close.
Yeah, we know.
All right. I'll check the stream later to see if you got it off.
it's not
Bye,
melting.
Rudy.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
See you guys and girls.
See ya.
See you, Rudy.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep going.
Yeah.
How much flux did you put on there?
I didn't put any flux before I did that. Should I put flux on it first?
Oh, you've done it.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Okay. Let me put my let me move my all-in-one station so I'm not blowing hot air on my printer. My plastic finger. Yeah, I can put flux on it. Okay, we're flexing it up. Well,
Yeah,
the flux is melting like crazy.
Yeah, but it's not smoking.
Oh.
If it was anywhere close, the flux would be smoking.
Ah, okay.
What temperature is it blowing out at? 426?
Yeah.
It might be a little low.
Okay. Oop. By the way, what's the max I can do in this thing?
Probably around 500.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go to 500.
What kind of airflow are you doing?
It's on between 6 and 7.
Put the air flowing at your solder to see how fast it melts. Start like about 1 inch away from the nozzle.
That's how fast it melted. Did you see that?
1 inch away from the nozzle.
2.5 centimeters away from the nozzle.
All right, so can you see this? There it is there.
Yeah.
So what it goes pretty fast.
At 2.5 centimeters away from the nozzle?
Yes.
All right. All right, then that should be good. Try again.
All right. Oh, let me get my elbow down.
It's a really crappy last time.
Yeah, Carther, we're going full power.
Yeah. Carther posted that when you went up to 500.
Oh, sorry.
Similar but not equal to unlimited power.
Right now, I got my head down, so I can't see the chat. So if there's anybody saying anything, I'm relying on my lovely co-hosts to.
System 7.5.3 on a stock Mac SE is painful.
It does work.
For varying definitions of work.
Hey, if you want a real-time operating system, you shouldn't be using an SE.
You should be using BOS.
No, you should be using Plan 9.
From Motor Space?
Or QNX.
QNX, baby. That QNX that became owned by Palm, that is now part of WebOS. What bloat did they add to this software over like 5 versions to make it so ungodly slow?
UX improvements.
What's it doing? Processing every single UX improvement on every CPU cycle?
Yep.
Oh, is it BlackBerry that owns it? Yeah. I'm still trying to open the extensions.
Really?
It's not frozen. It's just doing whatever it thinks it needs to do. all I need is an operating system that'll run this one tool so I can check something. That's it. Because I can't check it unless this thing is installed. And I can't bench build this because I don't have enough parts and pieces to do it. Because I'm running a test on my other SE. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe, and I complain. Is any of that melting yet?
No.
If you point that nozzle at your face, do you get an immediate burn?
I'm just gonna say yes, without testifying.
Oh my God! It finally opened the window. Stand by. It's now redrawing the window.
Yeah, it's not melting this at all.
There we go.
It's this one here and this one here. That's not melting. The two opposite corners, like on the far outside of it. And also on the inside here a bit. Put the nozzle a bit closer to them then. Okay, yeah, give that a shot. I'm gonna try something. There. This thing is like sucking up the heat like a motherfucker. Because even after all that, I just put the solder to it, and it's not even melting. Any ideas?
But if you take your spool of solder, like Sloopy said, and put it under the stream of hot air, does that melt?
Oh, it melts like crazy. It just melts right away.
Put the solder next to the one of the pins.
Yeah, that's what I just did. It's not melting at all.
While you're putting the heat on it.
Yeah, that's melting it.
But is it melting it into the
No, it turned it into a solder ball.
And it
yes,
just fell
but
away. Yeah. That thing must have an insanely insane ground plane on it.
Just hang on. I want to try to get that solder ball off now that's stuck to the board. Okay.
Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm trying to make this machine bootable by manually moving all of the extensions out of the extensions folder.
All right. Let's try that. I'm going to let it come up to temp. The nozzle clip, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some more flux to it.
That's not going to do anything. It's not getting hot enough to melt the
Well,
solder. Flux
all right.
doesn't change the temperature that the solder melts at. All it does is...
No, I know. I thought maybe it might help. That's all.
No, not in this particular case.
Okay.
What the flux does is it changes the surface tension of the solder and prevents the formation of oxides. So it allows it to wet the joint.
see something. Ow. Oh, jeez.
So
Looks hot.
why is this unimplemented trapping on every single thing?
Melting it out.
Because it's a trap. But they haven't done anything to put it there.
I don't
It's a
understand.
trap.
Well, no, this is what I understand is like on this setup. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Javier sent me money.
All right, I'm gonna try going back to the wick idea for a sec. See if I can clean some more of that off. Ow! Shit, that's hot. The board's hot.
Okay, check the book. Who got that?
It's the board that's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've
Sadly.
been putting 500-degree air into it for quite a while. It's gonna get a little toasty.
All right. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing, Ron?
Why is it rebuilding the desktop file? Oh, because it crashed. That's why. We do. Negative 99.9. Why does it say that, Slippy?
Because it was connected to nothing.
Oh, so it's over limit or under limit or out of range, whatever is all nines. Got it.
Yeah. Yes, and it works.
So, Trina, when you put your soldering iron right on the joint, the stuff never melts.
Nope. Nope. Let me show you. Hang on. Cables getting in the way. That's just focus.
You don't wanna.
Yeah, I know.
Ron's making a lot of noise.
It's being stupid. There we go. So some of it's melted, but not all of it. If you can see that.
No, what I mean is, if you stick your soldering iron tip onto those joints, does that joint melt?
No. But I can show you.
I didn't see if you saw it. If you did that.
Yeah, that's okay. So there's this one here. See?
I
I'm not
can't
getting
see
it.
anything because also your technique's not good.
Oh,
Put
okay.
the side of it into the actual solder. Like, don't touch the pin, touch the solder.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Clean off your tip. Clean off your tip, put a dot of solder on it, and then try it.
Yeah, what he said.
Hang on. Maybe it is cleaned off. It's hard to tell.
It looks like it's melting, but like immediately resolidifying. That thing has like that's like a 6-layer board with like 4 layers of fucking ground plane.
As entertaining as this is, what's the end goal here?
To take the damn thing off and put a new one on.
I know, but like because you're doing that for somebody, or
Yeah, it's a client that brought it to me.
got it.
Honestly, myself, I would take it out to the garage and use a map torch on it. But then I'm experienced with using map torches on PCBs, so I can do that, but I wouldn't recommend you do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't have one, so
It's not switch to switch off your swack and walk. Yeah, I said all of that incorrectly.
Yeah, I used to strip Commodore 64 boards with a torch, and I would practice not destroying the board so that I could get to be pretty good at it.
Excuse me, I just hiccuped.
I only destroyed 3 or 4 C64 PCBs doing that.
That's fine.
But I learned a good skill.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna sit up for a second, let my neck take a break.
Oh, this job's a pain in the neck?
It really is.
Oh no. There it is. Thought I lost my 2 gig SD card.
No, I don't want to copy it. I want to cut it. Same file system, cut and paste is instant. It just has to change a single pointer record. Thank you. That's what
Transfer, yes.
So that'll be fast, and it has the OS support.
That's why you have to one
that I
part.
need to do the
Yeah, no wonder it's called a
track
POS. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that didn't really survive would be the plastic sockets and things like that. But like the ports survived because I made sure that I kept them.
Oh, I see. You're answering Francois. Carthor said I used a paint stripper heat gun to desolder parts, 200 watts or something.
Yep.
Wouldn't recommend it. 2000. Yeah, sorry, 2000. Yeah. Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, it takes some skill to use such high heat without destroying the PCB.
Pick a
So what else can we try?
I don't know what. I don't know. I really don't know.
The proper tools.
Those are the proper tools. I don't know.
Having something to hold the board would probably help.
I do have helping hands, but at this point, I'm not even getting any heat. So holding the board's going to do what?
What I would do is turn the board 90 degrees to the right. All right, you see, basically this connector is bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you have a Dremel.
No.
You have a pair of good needle nose pliers.
These are the best. These are the best ones I have. They're my little tiny ones, but
Start destroying the connector to make the amount of metal connected to the ground planes as small as possible.
This is good advice.
so you mean like? Sorry.
You want to start basically breaking apart, very carefully breaking apart that whole thing
Yep.
without damaging the board.
Yep.
You got a pair of nippers or cutters.
That's it.
What?
What I got.
You don't have like flush cutters?
No, this is what I have.
Like those?
These are what I have.
You need to get a pair of these just to let you know.
Okay.
It's very.
They are tree handy.
Yeah, just I would take those cutters and just try cutting right through the connector.
Yep.
So I mean, cut it off the board.
You're
Right
gonna
in the middle.
start high and then
Yeah.
work low, but you're destroying that connector. So that way
Okay.
that all your desoldering is
tiny
just
little
like
pins.
a tiny amount of pin. Not
Gotcha,
shit
gotcha.
that's connected like all the way through the ground plane and causing you grief right now.
And sorry, when you say start high, do you mean like this high?
Away from the board.
Away
Yeah,
from the
you
board.
don't start flush with the board. That's absolutely the way that things go bad fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically what you want to do is you see the metal shell that goes all the way around it.
Yeah.
You practically want to split it in half so that you have a left half and a right half. Then you'll use the left half and right half to bend back and forth until it breaks off just above the board. Yes, like that.
Yeah.
Basically what you're going to do is you're going to make the cutters act like a ravenous, hungry Tasmanian devil, and that connector is its dinner.
Yeah. But those exact cutters is making this really tough.
Yeah.
Because they're so blunt.
Mm-hmm.
Are they creating trauma?
Yeah.
I got the joke.
The trauma bombing.
Try taking them from the top.
Hang on for a sec. Put my. Well, I got something coming out. Take them from the top. What are you talking about?
Put the board down on the table.
Hold on. I got stuff all fudged up here. There. Okay.
All right. Come straight down on top of the connector with the cutters. Open them wide so that they go across the entire top from front to back.
They won't.
They won't open far enough?
Nope.
No. That's
All right.
yeah, these are like for hey, I gotta trim a wire, not like what
Yeah, you're just gonna have to like can you do from the hole to the front?
They won't fit in far enough.
Well, then just start shove them in as far as you can. There you go.
Lots of small bites. You'll make it.
Yeah, just don't poke yourself with them. Yeah. There you go. Keep going. Try twisting to like roll it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Joe. I tested the other secret thing.
Mhm.
And it works great.
The secret thing that replaces my not so secret thing.
I got to work on that. But the first thing that will be like a bunch of sales. The V2.
Oh, that thing.
This thing, Joe. Look really quick, Joe.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing.
That thing. Okay. Works great. And the board was enlarged and the mounting holes enlarged per our friend Gut Bomb. So that way that it'll be easier for making a case.
Yes.
A case for what?
Trina, it's a secret.
No, never mind. You're not getting the joke.
It's a secret.
No. A case for what? Make a like
Yeah,
a case.
yeah, Francois. They're really smurfing it.
Trina, you're making a case out of it.
Mm-hmm. If there was ever a time for that SpongeBob meme, this would be it.
Oh, wait,
Nine
sorry.
9 hours later.
Yeah.
Gut Bomb knows what the secret things are.
I love how I can just like run no tools on this machine at all.
Nope, can't do that.
Yeah, take that and just twist. Not twist back and forth, just twist in one direction.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
what I'm
like
doing.
feels
That's
up.
what I'm doing. Look, see?
No, I can't see.
Come on, let's
Oh.
twist
You're,
again.
yeah, you're
Sorry.
doing it all
Don't
off
treat it
camera.
like Sir Clyde's
Sorry.
There you go.
Anyone.
And then go in there and do the same. Twist.
Oh, let's twist again. Like she did the last time she broke a client's board and had to buy him a new one.
Yeah, I know.
It
that's my-
happens.
I know.
It
I had to do the same thing a couple weeks ago. It's fine.
The issue is, guess what? They don't make replacement
This
boards for
board?
these things. There's nothing online about these things.
There you
either-
go.
Trina, I'm a pretty
Just
good
shut up.
detective. You should send me some stuff and let me see if I can assist you.
I can wholeheartedly agree with that. Ron has of late been blowing me away with his ability to figure shit out.
I'm glad
So-
you said away with my ability to stuff.
Yeah, well, you
In
know,
other words.
What I want to do is
I have to be careful with the words I use. Graham will
Yeah,
get
yeah,
upset.
hang tight. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my cell phone and send Ron a message. But I need to find the photo. Hang tight, please. Where's the photo? Actually, I'll just send Ron the photo. I took a photo of this thingy. There it is. Wow. Well, isn't that poopity doopity? Alright, let's do it that way. Oh, shit.
Okay. I want to do. That's usually-
Super neat.
Why is that? Okay, let's go to Discord.
That's nothing.
All right, Ron, I just sent you the photo of the sticker that's on this darn thing.
Okay.
So it has the
Really?
model and all that good stuff.
Great. Oh no. Oh no.
All right, now Trina, go come from the right. Yeah, like that direction. Turn them over 180 degrees. No, the pliers. The
Oh,
cutters.
sorry. Yep.
All right, go up there and then bring them up, not that way. Your handle up. Go all the way against it as far down as you can into the connector. Squeeze and then lift up. No, just
Yeah, I'm trying to lift up.
no. You're
The
lifting.
tabs are probably
relative
twisted
to
on the bottom.
connector
Lift.
there. All right,
Separate.
that'll work. Now take the two sides and move and just do them back and forth until they break off at just above the board. Yeah. Yeah, do the inside first.
The inside one first?
The end, the outside.
Oh, okay, sorry. This one here is what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yep.
That's actually part of the there's the legs there.
Yeah, that's because you
Sorry.
were having the pieces you just pulled off. You were having to heat them all up to be able to get them off.
the fun is going to try to get this one off because I don't have enough playroom.
Well, what you do is now you should be able to use your soldering iron to get those two pieces out and the main thing out.
Okay.
And that will remove it out of your way so that the remaining piece you can go back and forth with until it comes off, and then get it all out of the way.
All right, where did I put that? All right, just trying to get the bits out of the way.
Yeah, you should be careful about doing that with your finger because the sharp edges and little pieces could become part of your finger.
Okay, so try to take these two pins out. So you can't see what I'm looking at. Hold on.
Yeah, those two pins on the piece you just took out.
Yeah, so like right down. Camera. So these two here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And how are we saying we should take them out?
Just with the soldering iron, they should just come right out. Just pull them.
You grab it with something.
Tweezers.
Tweezers or something.
Hold on for a sec.
It melts. Just pull on it. It comes out.
Hang on for a sec. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, there it is.
Well, what else am I going to do?
Any YouTube videos on how to do this stuff?
Shit. There it is.
Okay, Napoleon.
Ta-da!
Dynamite.
Mailed.
Let's see if I can use my helping hands to do this. That's what I had to dig out. Totally forgot I had these. Okay, put the board there for now. Bear with me 1 sec. These two are going off here. This should be. Hey, look! It's cold.
Cool.
I tested it the old-fashioned way. Quickly with my finger. I'm still going to put this on the can, though. And then set this on the floor so I can get this out of the way, because that's doing jack. All right. Because if I can, it'd be easier to put it in my helping hands. And trying to hold it. Okay.
Pardon. Golly.
Sorry, you guys can't fully see what I'm doing. So I got these out. Sloopy recommended these. So I'm trying to see if there's like there is no like really square.
You just get it as best you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do.
Francois, you're more than welcome to go to bed.
But then you'd miss all the fun. Whoops.
You call this fun?
Yes.
Oh.
Are you not edutained?
Sister Ella Marie, can I have detention again, please?
I can't get... Well, okay. That's as good as it's going to get. All right, so I'm gonna. You're not gonna really be able to see what I'm doing because it's just easier this way.
Sure.
But basically, I have the 2 pins. I can show you. I have the 2 pins there. Here's the other side, so I'm going to use the needle nose pliers. Or should I use tweezers?
Whatever you can get a good grip on them with. Turn it 90 degrees or 180 degrees. There you go.
No, that's not gonna. Oh man.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay. And then just heat the other side, right?
Yeah. Let go until the
It's not melting. I'm going to turn this gun up or the heat up to 500. I'm just going to crank this bitch. Oh, 480. All right, 480 it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is a point where it becomes dangerous. So just
put a drop of solder on your the tip of your soldering iron.
Okay.
It'll help with the thermal transfer.
Okay. Well, I can do that. Okay, so I just put the tweezers down for a sec.
Funny, Trina, I'm having a very similar problem as you right now.
And put a drop of it on. There you go.
dabble do ya.
Yabba dabba do, little dabble do ya.
All right, let's grab that
A
again.
whole bottle of screw ya.
You say so.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
That actually, for once, worked.
Don't try to like take the tweezers off and wait until the solder melts.
Yeah, your tweezers are acting as a little bit of an extra heat sink.
Oh, okay. Well, I was.
Put a little spring in that
Here we go.
holder.
Actually, this one corner is still being an absolute pain in the butt.
Your phone
All right,
is up.
wake me when it's done.
Transfer here. All right.
It's not melting.
Cool. That is one magical process. Let's try this. See if this makes it work.
Try putting some more solder on it while you have it on the thing.
So, like, while I have it connected to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's melting away nicely.
And is it melting into the piece?
Yeah. Let me pull it on this. Kind of.
Now try pulling the piece out on the other side. With the tweezers.
Yeah, I'm going to try the needle nose. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, did it come out? Ooh, it's out.
That
Yay.
you needed a little extra solder to get good thermal contact with the joint. Is the takeaway.
Holy fuck.
3 hours later.
I know, right?
But you know what, Trina? You're learning.
Yeah.
Freaking ants. There are ants everywhere. Ants.
All right, so I just got to do the same thing with the other one, right?
Yep.
Okay. I got to find the other. Oh, the other one's up top.
You need to bring them a little close. The two things a little closer, so it puts some spring on your board, so it doesn't go up and down.
I've tried. I literally can't move it any closer.
Are your springy things loosened?
I have no. Do you know what instructions I got with this thing?
No, the knob on the
They were
side.
Chinese characters.
Yeah, it's super tight.
Yeah, loosen it, then push the side in.
Yeah, I did that. That's a. Yeah. Anyway, we're good. I'm good.
Right.
Trust me, I'm good.
All
Because the next pin is up here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have plenty of playroom with this. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Let me get the cable from underneath me. Okay, put a little bit of solder on it.
Absolutely run that.
Well,
Seed of Aristophanes.
I can't grab it.
I have too many things on my bench.
I can't quite grab that one.
Take this.
Oh god.
Very careful.
Did I get it out?
This.
Yeah, Francois, take a nap and then
This
come back after the next one.
So that goes in there. Of course, that's broken. That's fine. Please stand by while I clean my bench slightly.
Oh, you are standing, so
Ah,
So it
Hi,
didn't. It didn't quite fully clear out the hole on
Don't
both
worry
of them.
about that just yet. Just get the metal pieces out first.
Okay.
Then you can go back and clean out the holes.
Okay. So what do I do next? Like sorry, you can't see what I'm looking at.
No.
Well, let me get the direct light
Now
off.
the connector itself.
yeah.
All right.
Set.
Use your soldering iron to melt solder into them.
Okay. So same type of idea.
Yeah. But then
All
use the hot air to get all four of them because they're not soaking up as much heat.
What about that front one?
BOOP.
Once you take the main connector out, you'll be able to wrench the metal plate back, cover back and forth to make them just tabs.
Okay. So same idea. I'm just gonna lean it against this. Heat those four with the soldering iron, and then
Yeah,
and
melt
add
more solder into them.
Yeah.
Then use the hot air to get them hot enough that you can pull the center piece of the connector out.
No problem.
So you use a soldering gun to put more solder on them, though, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, you want to put like kind of large balls of solder on them.
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta.
This is not a time to be dainty.
Beep.
I got a huge solder. Doesn't want to seem to go on it.
Yeah, that might be the ground. So you may have to put it on, hold it on there longer.
Well, it's melting fast with on the iron, but
yeah, but just hold the iron onto the thing.
That's you.
All right.
Hold on, I'm going to put more on these ones. Okay. And then hot air it?
Yeah, put it in your clamp flat.
Put it in your clam.
Clamp.
Like this.
I didn't hear the P.
Clam with a P.
That's the same thing we were just talking about.
Yeah, I know. I said it on purpose.
All right, there we go. So like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what you want to do is you want to put it the connector towards you.
Come on, you play nice. I just can't. All right, that's better. Okay, connector towards me.
Throw some flux on there, and then throw the heat at it.
Okay.
Oh, I love that it ignored that command. That's great.
Yeah, you want to throw heat at it like a 100-mile-an-hour fastball at a little league game.
All right, I cranked up the speed.
Yeah, you don't need much more speed, just heat.
I might not be able to use this system to test this. I might have to use my other machine. This machine's just acting weird. Where's my simple green? I need to clean something. You know what hurt?
Wow. Sloopy, did you see that?
No.
It literally just fell out.
Yep.
Yep. That's why you have the board upside down.
That was easy.
Sloopy, I'm glad you're helping her because I wouldn't. My brain, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, literally just where did it go?
Do you really care?
Well,
she doesn't want to step on it.
I don't want to burn the floor either.
It cooled off enough before it hit the floor on the way down.
Literally. It ain't there no more.
Yay!
Yay! So should I try the same technique with this piece of metal thing?
You can, but I would. Yeah, I guess you
still
could
got that
probably
piece of
do it.
metal in there.
Yeah, try it with that because you have a lot less. The only problem is it's going to be an even bigger heat sink because it has air on both sides of it. But yeah, try
that.
Try throwing a little flux on it. I would bend it away from the other connector a little bit first, though.
Okay.
Don't cut your fingers.
Yeah, I'm being careful. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
And
clear.
then
Should
and
I
then
put
just
some?
put the heat
Should I
in the
put
middle.
some? Should I put some solder on it as well? And then
Yeah,
flux it and try the heat gun.
yeah. Solder it, then flux it, and then heat gun.
Okay.
Just put the soldering iron down on it,
Yeah,
and then
always
bring the. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
you want to put the soldering iron on the joint, then add solder. That allows the joint to at least get some sort of heat into it. The
Okay.
iron is what draws the solder into the joint.
Yeah, heat is attracted to the hottest part.
So it's attracted to me because
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
the hottest. I'm the hottest part of the stream.
Whoa, that's way too much.
Oh well.
It's flux. It'll be fine.
What's the worst that can happen?
Takes longer to wait for it to actually melt.
Oh. Well, I got it at 500, so shouldn't take long.
Yeah.
And it's melted.
Yeah.
Then you can use your other finger and like tap it on the bottom to see how loose it is, and it may eventually just
How
fall out.
about I don't use my finger on a piece of metal that's being heated?
I'm not saying touch it. I'm saying tap it. Big difference.
Well, can I tap it with my needle nose?
Sure. That's not tapping it. That's holding it.
Well, it's not. Yeah. Well, I was also trying to kind of pull it down, see what happened.
There you go.
It just fell down.
There you are.
I was looking up at the stream for a second, going, I got time to wait. Oh no, it just fell out.
Yep.
Woo! Thank you, Sloopy.
Mm-hmm.
Your check is in the mail.
Woohoo!
Now you got to get the
Whoa.
holes cleared out.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Any thought on that?
Yeah, this is where you can use your solder sucker and probably get it accomplished.
Should I add some solder to?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, there's also a piece of metal right here.
Well, pull that out too. All right. Unfortunately, I have to go, so you should have this handled.
Okay.
You got to go?
Yep.
Will you be back?
Not unless you're going to be on for another hour and a half.
Oh. I might be.
Hmm.
All right, let me.
I have to go take my daughter to work, and then I have to go take someone else to work.
Okay.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's a lot of nuts. That's my new. Sorry, that's my new electric boogaloo joke.
That's his new catchphrase. That's Joe's new catchphrase.
Yeah.
So it's constantly concerned about the amount of nuts.
Oh, and Carther, thanks for the tip. Carther said, "Don't step on the hot parts; they hurt." I've done it before.
Yeah, Legos. Yeah.
No, hot parts.
I mean,
Why
well, yeah,
Legos,
but it's
why
like
are
you
your
get the
Legos
idea.
hot?
Is what I was trying to say.
All right, I'm going to try the same technique with this one. I added some solder. We're going to add a blob of flux. There we go. And I also need to pee like crazy. That energy drink's gone through me. So hopefully I can get this done soon, and then. Oh, actually, it's not up to temp yet. Hot Legos are the worst. Yeah. I think
Hot
that's just
metal Legos.
I think that's just hot metal Legos. Hot Legos would just be melted plastic, wouldn't it?
Hot metal Legos? Depends on
Not
how
hot-
hot the metal is.
Well, sorry, I'm thinking just plastic Legos. I had to move the camera back a bit to get that piece of metal. There we go. That front piece of metal is out. Sweet.
Bing!
Why is the back piece still in? The piece sticking through is still in.
The piece of resistance.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. So, Ron, tell one of your stories. Tell a story, Ron.
What am I doing here?
I don't think Ron can hear me. Jesse? Jesse? Wow, everybody's like muted.
Hi.
Not anymore.
Okay,
Hello?
beautiful.
Hello?
I need to go. I need someone to like talk to the audience while I'm gone away for a sec, because if I don't pee, there's going to be a problem.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
I'm Joe, and I'm a crazy, crazy man doing crazy man things on crazy internet space. There, I talk to the people. I am currently diagnosing why this SE is being done. That's it. That's all Joe do.
Well, I replaced the screen on this thing, and now it doesn't want to detect hard drives again.
Oh, no. Bose-Einstein condensate Legos are the worst. Yeah. Is it one Lego or all of them in the universe? Yes.
Okay, get in here.
Here, everybody, you can look at my Mac while it's running a benchmark to see if I can break it.
Oh, there's this. That's why. Okay. Well, Joe, it sounds like you're having about as fun of a time as I am right now. Or somebody is.
I'm not rebooting Macs. I think that's Ron. My Macs are behaving themselves. Mostly. Cool.
What's that?
That's fine.
All right. Well, let's see what's happening.
So that no longer traps. That's good.
Snap, where did that go now?
Cool. Machine does not support monochrome graphics. It's an SE.
Yeah.
It's monochrome.
Mm-hmm.
But it says it doesn't support it. I find that funny. Also, I think the SE30 is now stable.
That's good.
Like stable.
Or at least stable enough for me to be okay with it. The tests are done. Great. Yay.
All right.
Okay. Hey, on this blue SCSI, I just want to make sure that I've got the jumper settings correct. The only thing, if I'm just going to use it like a regular blue SCSI, not in initiator mode, all I got to do is just have one on power and one on term power, right?
You also need to have the third one on the target side of target initiator.
Okay.
Hi, folks.
Got it.
So yeah.
Okay. I think that's what I had wrong because I just said it.
Hi Trina, welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
So
Trina's
what would? Oh, yay! I got it off.
Well, that's great news.
But I had to. Casper's new spot to curl up is on the top of the the toilet seat, and so I had to wash my hands because he doesn't want to just jump down, and then move because I didn't want to touch him with my hands full of leaded stuff.
Yeah.
And then
toxoplasmosis from the cat's poop, that's fine, but the lead, no. Draw a line there.
All right, so what would be the best way to clean out these holes?
So I have a trick.
Okay.
This may or may not work for you, but I do have a trick. So
I am totally open to options.
Okay. So are the holes only have solder in them now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the metal's out.
Good.
So
and I think the front one here might be completely cleaned out.
Okay. So your hot air was able to get the solder wet now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you able to lift that apparatus, the blue holder thingy? Can you put your hand? Yeah. Pick it up about 3 inches off the bench. Slam it down on the bench. Okay, that's the problem.
Yeah.
A trick you can use for wet solder in holes that doesn't suck out, but they're just holes, they're just vias, is if you can get it melted and you smack the board, not hard enough to break anything, but you just fling it,
Right.
you can literally just fling the solder out of the holes.
Okay.
That's why it's good if it's a completely parallel to the bench. So when you do that, it just goes straight down and it doesn't fly all over your room.
Right.
But I literally used that here just a few minutes ago, and it worked. So
Okay.
that might be a trick you can do. You can also try this whole solder wick thing, but that thing it sucks so much heat out. I'm worried that if you put the solder wick on it, that the solder wick's going to suck out a little bit too much heat, and then it's not going to actually pull the solder out, right?
Right.
So that's my worry. You could try the solder wick. It might work.
Should I try hot air with the solder wick?
No, solder wick you want to try with the iron.
Okay.
Yep. And what you would start by putting the iron on the joint, literally like jamming not really hard, but getting the point of the iron into the solder until you see it melt.
Okay.
And have your solder wick ready, and then remove the iron, put the wick on, then put the solder onto the joint again, just to try to get as much heat into that joint before you put the wick on. Do you see what I mean?
All right. Run that one more time by me.
Iron on joint. Wet the solder until it melts.
Okay.
Have the solder wick in your left hand or your right hand, whatever, in your other hand, right?
Yeah.
And then take the iron off the joint, apply the wick, then reapply the iron. The idea is to preheat that joint as close to melting as you can before putting the wick on it.
Okay.
The wick should go on cold onto a hot joint.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that, which I won't explain.
Let me just cut the end off here a bit. And we'll do that. Please hold. All right. I got fresh sprayed. Ta-da!
Braid! Oh, wait.
Yeah. And you're saying put like tip down right into the hole?
Stand by. Let's go to scope. Let's get my thing in a joint. Yeah. So.
All right, I'm gonna make it big here, Joe, so I can see what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'll help you see too. So you see how my iron's got a pointy bit on it?
Yeah.
You want to turn that pointy bit like that and just kind of get it in there, like that.
Oh, okay. So like
not like this, but kind of like point down.
So the flat end is kind of facing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that helps you get it in there. Now you can also do it sideways like this because this will give you a higher surface area. But sometimes that it's harder to actually get the iron into the joint to melt the solder that way.
Okay. Cool.
So, that's Joe's technique. That may or may not be the best technique. Carther says fresh braid is best. Yes, there are reasons for that. If you would like the explanation, I can tell you why.
Sure.
Tell me why.
So the braid has in it the same kind of rosin that's in the center of your rosin core solder. And the reason for that is to reduce the surface tension, so the solder will suck up into the wick better anyway. The thing is if you're on near the end of the solder where you've used it before, it's burnt off a lot of that, and so it doesn't work as well.
That's why I cut it off.
Use clean solder, and that's why I always say put cold solder on it, or you nip off the end of the wick and use cold wick because it's more likely that it's going to be still penetrated with goop. Now, that said, if you're worried about that, you can put a tiny bit of flux of your liquid flux on the braid, and it helps replace that.
We're melting.
Yep. So now you do it, stick it down a bit, and just wait, and you'll see it wick into the solder. In theory.
Whoa.
See, this is another issue. Is your
I know
your jig isn't good. You may want to just lay that, since you're not worried about stuff anymore, just lay that on the bench.
Okay. It's kind of stuck though. The braid's stuck to the.
Yeah, there it goes.
All right, let me lay it on the bench because yeah, it keeps wanting to move.
It's wanting to move, and you may be able to prop up the underside of that because I know you were having problems too when you were pressing down on it. It was like wiggling.
Mm-hmm.
That jig can be stiffened. Gut bomb. Her jig is broken and doesn't want to stiffen. She tried the blue pills. It still didn't work.
Yeah, I tried the blue pills. All right, I'm just gonna put that off to the side somewhere.
I have that exact jig, and it's hit or miss.
Maybe adjust the camera a little bit so we can see what you're
doing.
Yeah,
no, I'm going to be doing that. Yeah.
And one thing you can do is you can use your free hand. Having this, you can have your wick nearby, but use your free hand to just hold on to the board so it doesn't wibble wobble. Just give it a little downward pressure on your bench.
If you look, sorry, I know it's a bit blurry.
We can't see.
There we go.
Yeah.
So this one here, the front one, that's completely, I can see through that one. So
yeah,
that's great.
That's still not clean enough. I guarantee you the jack will not fit through that hole. You'll have to get more out of it. But
okay, well, it's better than the other.
Okay, so if you want to look at my screen real quick, I'll show you a different thing you can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can emulate your situation here. Stand by.
Okay.
So let's say you have, it's centered on in the scope is not centered on the camera. So I have to do some adjustments. So here's your holes, right? And you got a hole like this and it's full of solder, right? So I did say start doing it this way. See how it's pointed into it? When you you can do that to get it hot. That's fine.
Okay.
When you go to press this wick down on it, press it down the flat way like this.
Okay.
And see how it soaks in? See
that? Right. Yeah. See, I was
hold it until it soaks.
I was still doing it the other way around. So
see how it's still soaking up the wick?
Yeah.
Then you let go. And see, I didn't hold it long enough. It's still got wick in there or solder in there. So you're going to have to do that a lot. Or, use the heat tech. You can just smack it down on the board on your bench and it'll clear out. But here, I can show you that too. You want me to show you that? I'll show you how that works.
Yeah, just hang on for a sec. I'm just replying to somebody on Facebook.
Get that focused.
Multitasking is the first step towards failure, Trina.
Steve, Ron turned his printer on.
Here.
Okay. I might just get the holes cleaned out tonight, and because I do have a job interview tomorrow, so I should.
Good.
Yeah, I should be at least awake for that. No, it's not till 12:30, so I, can sleep in a bit, but because it's already, going on 10 o'clock.
Are we ready for the edumacations?
I is ready for the edumacations. Sorry, Joe.
Now look, I can lift this up and smack it down on the board on my bench, nice and easy. So I have that ability. So what you do is you take this, melt it, and then
smack it.
And let's find the hole. And there was a little too much in there. So in this case, it didn't work.
All right, well, I'm going to try the solder wick thing first, and then we'll go from there.
Yep. It's not working in this. Oh, there's tape on the other side of it. Yeah, there's nowhere for the freaking solder to go. Let's try that again. This is a broken Blue Scuzzy. That's why I'm okay with abusing the crap out of it.
Okay.
Yep, it's not working in this case. So, use the first step, the first trick, because this doesn't want to behave on this one. Hi, I'm Joe, and my advice is bad.
It just needs to be refined.
Yeah, it's not working on this one. Anyway, that's fine. Okay, you don't have to look at me anymore. It's fine. You can make the camera go away.
All right, just hang on. I'm just replying back to this guy. So Please hold. It will work with your iMac. It's funny. I have like 6 gigs of DDR2, a 4 gig stick, and a 2 gig stick that I've had up for sale for a bit, and everybody and their dog now seems to want it. So
increase the price.
Well, actually, the funny part is the guy's like, "I'll offer you $5 more," and I'm like, "I'm already in talks with somebody. I don't want to just be like," and they're supposed to come tomorrow. So, but I just said I just replied back saying it will work with your iMac because that's what it came out of, was a 2007 iMac. So I'm just letting the person know. That's all. I don't like to be that seller that's like, "Oh, well, you're offering me more money, so screw the other person who's contacting me first." If that makes sense. I'm trying to see if I can find something to put underneath this. That might do it. Well, that will do it. I'm going to use the handle. Oh, yeah, you guys can't.
You say you don't have a handle on it, Trina. It's all good.
Yeah,
Is there an issue with the file systems, Joe?
No, it's a joke.
all right, let's make me big again. So what I did is I used my cutters, which at least helps me. Like, it won't go anywhere once I push down on it. So that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right, so we got the wick. We got the soldering iron.
We got the wick. We got the nano. Oh, I need to like unselect it.
May have melted? No. Maybe. Oh, that didn't do anything. Just made it flatter.
Why does it do this?
I'm going to try adding just a touch more solder to it. Because it seems to like the fresh stuff. There we go. By the way, my the fume extractor seems to be working well. I don't smell as much as before, if that makes sense. Like when I came back in from using the bathroom, I didn't smell as much like melty stuff.
So you really want to piss off your neighbors? Try plastic welding. That'll make the whole place smell.
Yeah. I'm good with not pissing off my neighbors. I like my neighbors. They tell me when I have tell me when I have parcels. So, and tomorrow, so update on the laptops that I worked on. So the Lenovo is absolute piece of crap. USB ports are bad. The clip is missing for the memory inside. Blah 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 blah. So that's just a complete write-off. However, the Acer, all that was wrong with it, I upgraded the memory, and when I opened it up, the heatsink is badly bent. So I ordered a heatsink from a local place here. They're in Brampton, so not that far. And the issue was I ordered a part that was out of stock. I ordered a part that was out of stock, and I got the email yesterday saying, "Hey, or the other day, we're sending it out to you, and I am expecting it tomorrow." So I put the heatsink in and put the memory in, and I give it back to the client. This does not seem to be melting
Global
anything.
Talk's still going, man. Ron's still on Global Talk. Let's go to Ron's share and eat all the things.
What did I do?
Let's go to apps.
Oh. Hey! Hey!
Did it work?
It worked.
Woohoo!
So it's this one up here.
Look at that. Now you just got to do it 4 more times.
More than that. It's 8.
8.
2. I'm going to add some fresh solder because that seemed to help it.
I'm going to copy your entire benchmarking folder over to this machine.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Jesse?
So I saved a couple boards in the last few days just by a combination of fresh solder and rinse and repeat. So, good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to add some fresh solder every time I do this.
It's short.
Oh.
Trina, good call.
Just a piece in there. But yeah, I think I'm just going to clean out these holes tonight. And then tomorrow, after the interview, I'll do part 3 of the stream. This is going to be like that gaming PC I built that took forever to do. Or my unboxing videos from when I bought the table at VCF. Listen to me. At the World of Retro Computing.
Because it is. That actually moved pretty fast.
That does not want to seem to put it in.
Ron, I'm eating all your files.
Do you want me to respond on Ron's behalf? Because I think Ron's not at his computer. Or doesn't have his headset on.
Oh, we should return that.
So, Joe?
Yes.
I'm going to respond for Ron. That's fine with me, good buddy.
I'm not going to eat all his files because because it's moving at dial-up speeds, and ain't either of us got the time for that. Ooh, 6K per second. Look at that.
Oh,
I
by
can
the way,
hear the modem.
hi 1-bit.
Set speed.
1-bits is we have a new sticker material of Joe. So I don't know what that's all about, but
I think I'm getting a denial of service tax from Deutsche Bahn. Yay.
what is that, by the way?
Deutsche Bahn is German Rail.
Okay.
I'm staring at Java logs right now on a particular application.
Joe.
Mom.
And I know Sloopy's not watching, but Sloopy as well. I owe you to the world of things.
You got it done?
Oh, I got 2 done.
Yay.
We're getting there. I just have to stretch my back for a sec because bending over that long. I'm old. And it sucks. So, but we're getting there. We got 2 done. I just add what I've been doing, Joe, is just adding a bit of fresh solder.
Yeah.
And then doing it up.
Cool. Yeah.
And that seems to be doing the trick.
And what you're doing by doing that is you're slowly blending out the higher melting point solder that they used and replacing it with your lower melting point solder that you're using.
Yeah.
You're, doing the thing.
I is learning things tonight.
Learning.
All right, I just cut off the end of my wick because it was starting to get longer than it was. That was useful. So, all right, let's start with the middle 4. So I got these 2, just to show you. I got the 2
right back.
outside. The 2 outside. That's closest to the smaller phone-looking port. I don't. It must be for like their credit card or something machine. There we go.
I know a lot of those phone ports on the POS systems are some form of serial port.
Yeah, that phone port is most likely to control the cash register to pop the register.
It's the black one.
Exactly.
That's the one. That's the cash register.
And then there's this one over here, which it's smaller.
That was phone. That's phone. That's a port.
Okay.
That's an RJ11.
Okay. It looks smaller. That's all. But maybe. All right.
That's what she said. Literally.
I don't know too much about POS systems.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them either.
Good. You don't want to.
You can make millions.
Good. It's half the time when ours broke at work and they needed to send somebody. They had to send him from Madison, which is a cool 3 hours away.
Could be better. It could be Regina.
Yeah, I think. HP once sent somebody from. Where was it? Escanaba, which is about a 5-hour drive from work. I don't know if that's as bad as your situation, but I thought it was a little far.
I'm back.
Another one bites the dust. Hey. I got to kind of move it around because the issue is my handle's black, so I can't see if I'm actually through or not. But yeah, we got the first. Yep, that's completely cleared out. Sweet. I is getting good at this. We might try dry running one in tonight. I bought 2 of them because they were, DigiKey had a really good price on them. Thanks, Carther. Yeah, I'm not a fan of POS. This is actually the first POS system I have that I've ever worked on. So, yay. Oh, this has been kind of fun. Learning experience for sure. I'm going to cut off the end of that. Because, yeah, I'm also getting good at knowing when the solder's on it. All right, let's clean my tip before I get yelled at by Gutbomb, and I just bumped the camera. I realized, sorry.
On the bright side, Gutbomb is an equal opportunity yeller.
Yep, yes he is. All right, let's do this again.
What is that? Go.
By the way, Gutbomb, thank you. Now that I got the technique down, Thanks to the wonderful Joe of Joe's Computer Museum for suggesting this, as well as Sloopy Malibu, who had to step away. Oops. That's not quite on there. Now everybody's telling me I'm doing a good job, and this one's kind of buggered up, I think. Yeah, that one's not. That one's okay. All right, let's start from. Let's do this again.
Like we did last summer.
Yeah.
Come on, let's twist again.
Oh,
like
my
we did
solder.
last year.
This just broke off of the main spool. I still got more. But, all right, let's do this again.
An error of type 11, or whatever that's supposed to mean. I stole Steve's, yes, brain. I stole Ron's speedometer.
That's nice.
Steve, Ron, I mean, you know, they look so much the same.
Whomever.
Oh, Ron, speaking of Steve, are you going out to VCF East this?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I got a work trip just like a day before. There's not enough time to come back, so.
Yeah. All right, let's try this again.
We got it all from Scoop to Nuts Central Hardware.
Why isn't this one coming out?
Let's see.
Ooh, itchy spot. Itchy spot. Ooh, itchy spot.
This one is being a pain in the patoot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it again.
63K. This will only take 10 seconds.
Ow, 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 ow. Too far down. And try this again. Third time is a charm. Hopefully.
Max speed, which is an earlier version of speedometer.
Yes. That's like the 1.0 version. It looks very funny compared to the later versions too. I think there's like a little like the mascot is like a little taxi cab or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am holding it. This one, I don't know if it's on a ground plane or something, but she is being a pain in the patoot to get cleaned out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's the mascot.
I'll go back.
So 4.
So I'm just going to hold the heat on it for a little extra time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Got bummed that they had the cheapest solder they could have probably bought for these things. All right. Starting to see melting. I'm starting to see smoke. That's good. Let's try this again. One more time with feeling.
Hello, kill the machine. Thank you.
All right, let's see.
This one will just not clean out.
Pin 5 should also be ground.
I'm going to try it from the other side.
What's going on Joe's schedule tomorrow? I need to go to that place and do that thing. Great. That's awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Mike. Done yet? No. God, love you. I would indicate this was easy. And welcome, by the way. Haven't seen you in a while. By the way, I love this cap that they have here that just is like bent over.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. The way she came out. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Oops.
All tests are done. Yay.
I might go back to this one because this one's causing me issues.
And it like hangs when that's just a known problem with that.
So I'm having an issue with this one. I can't get it cleaned out. The other one's just worked. I'm gonna continue on and go back to it. I've tried it from both sides and it's just will not. It's being stubborn. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Carther, that it's probably a ground plane. Hey, Mike, Future Retro. We got Mike and Mike. Late night trainer repair. I thought, yeah. It's been interesting to say the least. So yeah, I'm going to just move on and then we'll go back to that one.
Standardized test rules.
Yeah. Just bear with me one sec. I'm going to cut some of this right off. Because yeah, like the other ones I could see just automatically the wick turning silver. And that one, no, it just will not. So. Okay, let's put the handle back underneath that one. Yeah, we're being a pain. But that's okay. We'll play with it later. I did tell the client that the parts wouldn't come in till Friday, so I got a little bit of wiggly room. Let me see. I was doing some remodeling in the bathroom. Tucker is keeping me company on my desk. Aww. Adding some solder before hitting it with the wick might help. Okay, I'll try that, gut bomb, after.
After these messages.
Yeah, I'm usually in bed by now, but I'm on vacation. Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're going to VCF East. Are you, Mike? For the last hour or so. Okay. Just been cleaning on the computer. Cool. Cool. All right, let's try this one. This might be. There we go. Ow. Damn, the board's hot. Same issue with this one. It's not coming out. All right. But what I am going to do is put some solder on it. And then I'll just try the wick. See what happens. See, I got too cocky. The other ones are all working. I have a very bad solder sucker, Mike. That's why we're trying it with this. See what happens. And it's been working successfully, except for these couple just are being a pain in the patoot. Hey, guess what? I got that one out. Cool. All right, Gut Bomb. I'm gonna go. So, wow, how well you can see this. Hang tight. Please hold while I get the camera better situated. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one was being the same problem as this one, and I put fresh solder on it. And then I used the wick, and it seemed to do it. So thank you, Gut Bomb, for that tip. I'm going to try that one again. Mike's Mess. Go to trinastech.com. There's a link to my coffee account. Buy me a solder socket.
I love how the color benchmark or the graphics benchmarks in this just like always crash the machine. That's great. They just lock it up.
Okay, so we're going to add some solder to that one that's been a pain in my butt. This is this one here. It will not take the solder either. There we go, finally. Cool, all right. I'm gonna cut the end off. And we'll try that. So I want to thank everybody. We have Joe, Ron, CDI, Jesse, everybody who's given me ideas. Carthor, Gut Bomb in the chat.
Progress is made.
Oh. So I'm going to try what Gut Bomb suggested because it seemed to work with that other stubborn one. So I've added some fresh solder and we're going to just try putting some wick on it. And see what the worst case scenario is. More solder means more hot heat gets, yep. Cool. I'm just gonna hold this on here for a bit. I saw it turn all nice and silver, so I know it's doing the sucking part. I'm just gonna hold it on for a bit. So Jesse, how did the screen work on the compact?
Screen is good, and fortunately it does not want to write to hard drives now.
Oh.
Which has been an issue I've been having with those LTE 286s since I started going into this, I guess.
All right, should I try taking it off? What do we think? I really can't see.
I can tell you it's not soaking because you don't see it actually soaking into the wick.
Yeah, no, it's still. Is there a piece of metal in it? All right, I'm going to continue on. I'll go back to that one. I had luck with the other one, so I was like, I mean, I think the solder that did suck up was whatever was the fresh stuff. But that is being a pain. Okay.
Ooh.
Keep calm and carry on.
Boop, boop.
What the hell's going on there?
All right, let's try the next one. I'm going to try. So just a recap. Ha ha ha. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Cleaned out. This one needs to be better cleaned out. I can see problems with it. This one's being a pain in the patoot. I'm going to try this one, and then these two, and we'll try that one, and then go back to the pain in the patoot one. Just to bring everybody up to date.
Ooh.
I think these two are on the ground plane. I'm getting the same. There we go. There we go.
Not.
Hey, Mark.
Ender.
Hello, hello.
Fine Ninder.
How is everything in Upside Down World? Great to hear. Great to hear, Mark. All right, we're gonna try
Matrix multiplication.
tricks are for kids.
Matrices.
And this one's going to be the same problem. I don't see it changing. I think the two front ones are on the on a ground plane. Oh, hold it there for a bit.
I'm going to take off. It's evening sleepy times for Joe.
That's okay.
Good
Take
night.
off. Thanks, Joe, for all your help.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Good morning.
Bye.
Good morning. So that one came. Let me put my soldering. Yeah, that one partly came out. So those two front ones are on a ground plane. They're going to be a pain. All right, I'm going to move on. Because as I mentioned, I got a job interview at 12:30 tomorrow, so I don't really want to be up all night doing this. I would prefer not to be.
Oh wow.
What's up, Ron?
It's a delayed start tomorrow at work.
Oh, because of the tornadoes.
Yeah, because of all the
Yeah.
stuff, you know,
Yeah.
everything's been going on.
Yep. Makes sense. What are you? Oh, what am I interviewing for? Mike, it is a help desk position. And about 90-ish% of that I can do drunk. Not that I'm
Just
great.
hoping they don't watch your channel. That's all I gotta say.
So you're saying the 10% is desoldering great big ground planes like you're doing tonight?
Yeah. Exactly. Although, Jesse, I think it'd be better if I did this drunk. The ground plane part of it. Why is that not?
Okay.
What the heck?
Something is very wrong.
All right.
It'll take a minute to figure it out.
This one's kind of weird. This end one. Cool. Best. Yeah, I will. I'll update you, Mike. Good luck. Thanks, Mark. Mark's asking, "Hey Ron, are you still on Global Talk? Are you still taking Global Talk registration?" Sorry.
Yeah, we'll take it year round. I just when I get the what happens is when I get a ping on the Google sheet, I just immediately go out and service it. So it's like, yeah, just sign up anytime. I'm gonna leave my. Well, let me make sure it's still up. But everything should be up on at least my machine. And I know that there are just a billion people that are still on. I need to get, there's a new version of the Talk Crawler application that just like came out yesterday, and I need to get that before it becomes potentially scarce. You know how it goes.
Sweet. Guess what? Another hole bites the dust. We got another one cleaned out.
That's good.
Yeah. Sorry this is taking so long.
How many are left?
What's that, sorry?
How many are left?
We have, well, we got the 2 on the ground plane, which I might just end up calling it a night for those 2. So we have 2, technically, 1 and a bit left. So this one here is full. And then the front one has a bit, because when I pulled the metal out, I had to pull it out from both sides. So it pretty much got everything out, but I can still see there's a little bit in there. So 1 and a bit. And then the 2 on the ground plane. But as I said, that's going to be a tomorrow project, because they're just being a pain in the patoot, and it's going on for my bedtime. So I'm going to be soon calling it bedtime. But the energy drink seems to have also kicked in, and now I'm like full of energy. So I was kind of hoping before I ended this stream that I could do a dry run, but it's those ground planes that are being a pain.
I just realized I'm like very intensely looking at my
your navel?
my Global Talk machine. I'm just like really staring it down. All right.
Now, Mark, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
I was just about to say, do you see Mark's comment?
Yeah.
Hmm? Oh, yep.
I can see it.
Well, it's nothing a hair count can't fix, right?
Right.
That's what Ed's claim to fame.
I guess, Jesse, it all depends. If Mark likes, Ed Sherwin.
Jesus Christ.
I am. Listen, I'm tired.
No. That doesn't fix all the times you're not tired.
Be quiet, you.
Ed Sheeran.
Sheeran, thank you.
Still can't even recognize a single song of his.
You would if it played. It might just not be like a name recognition thing. But they're just kind of everywhere. It's tough to avoid.
I'm just kind of locked down in certain music genres I listen to.
Yeah.
Sure.
which he's definitely not into.
Conceivably, though, you've been in an elevator somewhere, or you've been in a store that is playing, maybe unbeknownst to you, an instrumental version of one of his little silly ditties.
Songs. Yeah.
It happens.
Scares me. It's scary.
It's just stuff. It's wallpaper.
So Mark said it was just judgmental neutral. Or judgment neutral. Sorry.
That's the worst. That's the worst alignment in D&D.
This one's not coming out either. I'm
Can't
gonna flip it
even-
over though. It looks like it's
even be bothered to people watch at the mall. Judgment neutral.
okay. I got some fresh solder on that. Let's put you on there.
Okay. Well,
Like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
Nice.
Guess what? We're down to one. That's not on the ground plane.
Yeah.
But our
And again, this one's kind of already cleaned out. It's just I can see there's a bit left in it. So I don't know what if I should.
If you
I guess
can jam the connector down in there without bending the pins, you might be good enough.
It's like half kind of blocked. So I
Okay.
know I'm not going to be
Yeah.
able to get the pin down in there.
Well, half unblock it.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, my poor back. Now I know how Steve feels. What time is it? How long have I been streaming, by the way? 3 hours and
19
33
and a half.
minutes.
Yeah,
3.5
it's
hours.
you're doing like some kind of Justin D. Morgan
I know, right?
theme.
All right.
All you got to
Add
do is
solder
laugh
anyway,
and
yeah.
wear overalls more, and you'll be able to overtake him.
And more DVDs. It's very important.
Well, actually, what's really funny is that you mentioned that. I'm going to take a quick break here. Is that someone here is offering out a bunch of free, like basically it's e-waste, and they're just like, come take my e-waste, and it's like DVDs that are just thrown in a huge bin in DVD cases, and I sent a message off to Justin saying, "Do you want me to go pick those up for you? Because they're all free."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No,
No, thank you.
just no." But I am going to be shipping them an Atari 20, Atari 520 ST. Get the brain going. All right, so you're saying add solder to this one that's kind of already semi
Who's saying that?
gut bomb.
That sounds like a gut bomb thing to say.
It does. It does.
I mean,
So I'm just gonna. It's this front one right here. That's the one that's partly cleaned out, but I can see like it's about half full. So I can add solder to it.
Ah, shoot.
Okay, we got solder added to it. I want to. How am I going to do this? I want to turn this. Just because. All right. I'm going to turn this and this. Just because of the angle. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's do this last one.
okay. So, as looking at the port, let's see, talk crawler. Love it.
Ah.
Neat. Okay.
You're sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right, that should be good.
Plug.
Let's do this. Look at that. Look at that. Turn all nice and silver. Yay. Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm going to hold it just a little bit longer. All right. Let's give it a look. Wow. All right, I'm going to try it again because now we're blocked up.
Nice.
Actually, before I do that,
this might be also a good thing for your solder pullet too.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try one more time with the wick, doing what I've been doing.
But listen to Gut Bomb. He's the expert. I am merely a learner at his feet.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And without adding the solder this time, just see if I can get it more sucked up. Because it's been, except for the 2 ground planes, it's been working fine. So
yeah.
And that was actually Joe's suggestion. So
Thanks.
There we go. Expert advice. Use your teeth. Thanks, but I'm going to pass.
Another suggestion, if you are willing to try.
Yeah.
Put it in a bag of rice. No.
Well, that just that
and when you're done wasting time doing that,
all right.
Something is very wrong.
I've now gotten the hang of being able to look up while I wait for the stuff to do it. I don't have to sit here and watch it intently. Come on, baby cakes. You can do this. Don't be on a ground plane.
Oh.
There we go.
Somebody new has entered the chat.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. So.
Nice. You got it all out of there?
All except for those 2 ground plane ones. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 9. I'm going to try flipping it over and adding solder to those 2 ground plane ones. So set it flat like that. I can turn off my hot air gun for now because I'm not going to use it again. Yeah, so I'm going to try. It's these 2. Let me see if I can come a little bit closer. It's these 2 right here. I'm going to follow Gut Bomb's suggestion, add some fresh solder, and see what happens. Hey, Steve, welcome. Steve, if you want to join, shout, give a shout in the chat. I can send you a link in my doodle, because this could be a 8-hour. No, this could be an 8-hour Mac 84 stream. It's not going to be. Remember when Sloopy's like, "Oh, you won't be still streaming when I come back"?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sloopy was wrong. All right, we got some fresh solder. Let's try this, shall we? Clean off the tip. Clean my tip. 8 hours, I'll pass things. No, I'm just trying to get these. I got 2 that are on a ground plane, Steve, and they're just being a pain in the batoot to get cleaned out. So I'm just trying them from the other side to see what happens. Because I have a job interview tomorrow at 12:30 that I, kind of like to be a little awake for.
There we go.
And I gotta wash a shirt tomorrow, so I gotta do laundry in the morning because I found my shirt, but it's been in a ball and it's wrinkly, so I need to throw it in the dryer. I'll throw it load in the washer and dry it. And it looks fresh. All right. 12-hour stream, yeah. The interview's at 12:30, like just after noon. So, but yeah. So I really don't want to be up all night doing this.
Too late.
That is not.
Too late.
That is not coming out. All right, I'm gonna try the other one.
The middle of the night for both of us.
I'm gonna try the other one just for shits and giggles, but there we go. Okay, move that braid up a bit. Try not to burn the other components. Hey, that took. Maybe. Turns over. All right, good night, Eric. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, it's been kind of a dull stream, but I've been learning things, so the more you know. Go, Joe. Upgrade the RAM to 7 megabyte. Put my G3. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, this is so crazy.
All right, let's take this off. Oh, let's not take this off because it seems to be. It's part way through. I got a very, very, very like a needle of a hole in that one. Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, there's like this needle pinhole. I'm gonna just. Okay, so which one is that, by the way? That has it. Okay, it's that one. I'm gonna try it from the other side one more time. Once more with feeling. Anybody remember that Buffy episode?
It's the singing episode.
Yeah, the musical episode. It sure is. Hey, Jack68K, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah,
He's been all caught up on the Marchintoschen.
Yeah. But yeah, it's right now it's just desoldering. And I got 2 that are on a ground plane that are being a pain, but I finally got a pinhole in one, so I'm gonna try one more time, and then I think I'm gonna call it a stream because it's going on 11 o'clock my time zone. A little late.
That's so weird.
Well, Jack, you got April's apples as a consolation prize for Marchintosh being over.
Okay, I'm gonna snip the end of this off, and we'll try again. Just added some fresh solder to that hole. Once more with feeling.
Nothing more than feeling.
Nothing more than a feeling. I'm stuck on a
Ooga
feeling.
chaka. Hooked. Hooked on a feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. Something is wrong.
Only 302 until March. Jack 68K said only 332 days until Marcintosh 2026.
It's true. It's true.
If only, Steve, I could turn my image writer 2 on. But it don't turn on.
Let's get Steve to send one of his 60 over.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be taking the box. I just got to work out some details with a few people. Actually, one person. Oh my God. Oh my
It's
God.
out.
Receive
Oh my God.
light at the end of the tunnel.
No. What the hell was I doing the wrong one? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I did the wrong one. And I didn't get through. I did the wrong one. Okay.
That's
Wonderful.
Yeah. Let's do this again.
It's almost like you're tired and should revisit this when you are
Yeah, I know.
less
I just
tired.
want to. I'm going to do this
That's
one
true,
more
Jack.
time.
68K hit.
You're at the mistakes part of the evening.
Yeah.
I was disappointed by that.
But as I've learned from Steve, from Steve's lovely streams, sometimes the mistakes.
Stop throwing Steve under the bus. He's not here to defend himself in a
I know that's the best time.
robust way.
and this is not an 840 AV.
What about 840 AV?
This is not an 840 AV.
That's right.
Probably not.
The reason I throw Steve under the bus is because I love him. If I didn't love him, I wouldn't do it.
I would not throw him under the bus then. All right, what am I
Make a
doing
bumpy
here?
ride.
Trying to pin this out.
What the hell did I
It's
do?
not working.
Yeah, I know. Go to bread. I'm getting kind of brain. It's not that I'm tired. Like I don't feel tired. It's the brain's kind of getting at that mushy point.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at. But I want to try this one more time, and then. Oops. Well, let's see. Ow, damn. Board's hot on that side. Let's hold it up to a light. No, we still have the pin hole a little bigger, but all right. I'm calling it a night.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
All
Call
right,
it a night.
let's come back and talk to folks for a sec, though.
What am I doing?
Allow. Hey, folks, you can't see me. Move this light out of the way. Well, Jack 68K, fortunately, when I ordered these parts, I wasn't expecting them today. So I said like Thursday, Friday at the latest. So I do have a bit of wiggly room. But basically what happened is, just a recap for folks who have not seen the other stream, I got a POS machine and point of sales machine. And the, when you, you can't see it because I'm putting it out the wrong camera. So this is the DC connector. It's a 4-pin thing. And when they would plug it in, it would wiggle. So they had bought another power supply thinking that was going to fix it, but it obviously didn't. And so, yeah, I had to learn how to take it apart because there's absolutely no guides for this thing online. I even called tech support for the company. yeah, no guides. So figured that out. And then I was hoping I could just reflow it, but it's in, as you can see, the connector is inside this metal box. Ta-da! So that's not going to be reflowable. So I had to, I ordered 2 of them just to be safe. They were decent price. I ordered them from DigiKey. And ordered them yesterday at like 5:30, I think it was around that time. At like 5:40, I had an email saying it's been shipped. I went, Jesus.
Nice.
And then today when I checked them this morning, they're like, we're going to have it to you by noon.
Nice.
So that's where we're at. So thanks to the help of Sloopy, Joe, Gutbomb in the chat, Jesse, CDI, Ron. Thanks all for your suggestions and your help. It's been greatly appreciated. I've learned quite a bit doing this. So now I just got to figure out how to get those 2 ground planes nice and cleared out. That's going to be the pain in the patoot.
Yep.
So on that note, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. It's been fun. Probably part of my brain problem is all this solder fumes has gone to the old noggin. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks all for joining. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to do a part 3 of this. I want to get this done.
Yep.
So yeah. See you tomorrow at some point. Bye. Have a good night.
Breathing.
Or day.